Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also,
we do it drunk. Mostly
drunk. Always encouraged, but never mandatory. I am joined, as always, by my co-host and brother Bill. How you doing?
What up, now?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good,
Fuck
man.
that shit. We're not doing great at all, man. It's been a fucking crazy ass, hectic ass bullshit fucking day. But as you can see, we're in a different location.
Yeah, not in our usual setup.
Not in the normal setup. You know why? Because life, man. Our studio blew up. That's actually what I'm doing. That's what I'm sticking with. The studio blew up. Shout out to y'all. Hey, shout out to our studio audience. Y'all be careful. We'll see y'all in a few.
Yeah, it was been a crazy past like 48 hours. I've been sick. The things exploded. We're in a different space, but you know everything is almost all right. We are still here, live, slightly late. You know, we on CP time, but
CPT.
Yeah.
CPT.
Yeah, I was about to say CPT time, and that always feels like saying ATM machine. It's like
looking for the right claw. No phone. So he's looking for the phone.
Sillier.
We're on camera.
Yes,
we are live at 5 right now.
Can they see me? Hi guys.
Say hey to DJ.
Hi guys, have a good podcast.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Bro. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, man. Hey, have a good night. Drink a shot for me.
Yeah, it's been a crazy
Let me go change this light.
48 hours. We just met our new friend DJ. That was super cool. Now we're straight up. I'm not the one to brag. Yeah, like we met.
Look at me, Louie.
Yeah, we met DJ Qualls. He's very popular actor from Hustle and Flow. The new guy. He's turned out he's a super cool fucking dude. He also has his own podcast. Is Locked and Pretty Much Loaded.
No, Locked and Probably Loaded.
Locked and Probably Loaded. Great title. And kind of similar to what we do here. They get drunk and talk shit.
Mostly Loaded.
So you guys should go ahead and check out their podcast.
Sorry if we're still trying to figure out this light situation.
Yeah.
RIP to the Boss Nigger poster.
RIP.
The whole apartment
Richie Rich is
blew
in the house.
So shout out to Morgan. He's in the chat.
Yeah, what's up? The fifth Bantha is in the house. What's up, bro? And tonight we are we're talking about Tales of the Jedi, the new Star Wars series. We're talking about the latest episode of X-Men 97, and as always, we're talking shit. But before we get into our topics today, I was just curious. I thought we'd have a couple more groups from the Nerds at Night crew on, but maybe they'll jump on later. But
maybe
I'm curious since we didn't spend May the 4th together.
Dude, this looks like we don't even have a light.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know
the
what's going on.
Weird shit. Maybe
I'm gonna keep trying to fix it since there's nobody really watching.
Yeah, there's still a few people on right now. I guess right now I'll just talk about May the 4th. I celebrated May the 4th by watching. It still kind of looks the same. I think it's because it's bouncing off this thing. Yeah, I celebrated May the 4th by watching the original trilogy. Well, I watched Star Wars: A New Hope. And I had already watched Empire like 5 times to prepare for my video, the Dune Part 2 versus Empire Strikes Back video. You guys can check out my video analysis essay for that.
Nice.
And my mom had just watched it the day before. And so we were like, we don't have to watch this now, do we? So we just watched A New Hope. Then we watched Return of the Jedi. We watched Rogue One. We watched like 6 episodes of Andor. And and then we watched some of Phantom Menace, like 75% of Phantom Menace to celebrate the holiday. That was my May the 4th experience. Did you do anything for May the 4th? Did you watch any Star Wars stuff, Bill?
Me and Lil Frothy watched Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
But I was very sick all week. end. May the 4th be with all of you. Happy belated holiday to you all.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so
and I saw Amazon today say a Revenge of the 6th. I didn't know that was even a thing.
I thought it was Revenge of the 5th.
Me too, but I guess marketing knows no bounds. Like Amazon's be like, we're gonna make this money.
How we gonna have all of them?
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, I watched
Empire.
I watched Empire Strikes Back, but mostly it watched me.
Oh, you fell asleep on it?
Yeah. I was sick.
Yeah.
I watched the beginning and then the end. And then what else did we watch though? We watched I guess I just watched basketball and then that.
Yeah, I did rewatch Rogue One and it made me appreciate, like, it just made me want to watch Andor, so we ended up watching episodes of Andor. I forgot how much I liked that show and how much I loved Felicity Jones in Rogue One. Like, I would have liked if she was in a couple more movies. Like, if there was like a movie where we had if we got a solo sequel with Felicity Jones, like them just like doing like a bank heist or something like that, I would have loved that. Like, we can still do that.
I mean, we can still do it. Yeah,
It's still possible.
It can happen.
We have the actors.
We haven't died.
And
they haven't either.
They haven't either.
Man, I feel really dark skinned today.
Y'all just hate me because I'm light skinned.
Like,
yeah, it's the lighting. It's change for a second.
Hold on. I think it's because it's too low. Sometimes it does that at the other studio. Yeah, you know what? This is better.
Yeah, it's better.
This is better.
But yeah, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Absolutely, man.
Let's get into the Star Wars of it all, because I did end up watching this the day after Star Wars Day. Star Wars Tales of the Empire. This is, I guess, like a sequel series to Tales of the Jedi, the series that we got last year, was like another Clone Wars animation style show where it's just like sort of a prequel anthology series. In this series, we get stories following Barriss Offee, Morgan Elsbeth, and Admiral Thrawn. Much like Tales of the Jedi, it shows the perils of being seduced by the dark side and the strength behind resisting that temptation and following the light. Now, did this series, did it make Ahsoka any more enjoyable for you? Because like we do get a little bit of backstory with Morgan and Thrawn and how they sort of interact.
Wait, you're talking about the Tales of the Jedi?
Yeah, Tales of the Empire, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't watch it.
I watched, you know what? I watched it very sick and very sleepy.
Shit,
but I got
man.
most of the idea.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. You know I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not watch it.
You know what? That is totally.
You didn't change this, right?
Oh, I thought I did. Oh no, yeah, they're not the banner. No. Bing. We're official. Yeah, sorry. We're having some technical difficulties here because we're not.
Let me just explain, man. Fuck all this goddamn Star Wars shit. Let me explain this shit, man. This is pod time. I'm fucking exhausted. Okay, first of all, we're still very sick, both of us.
Yeah.
Second of all, our apartment / studio, music and coffee studios, Drunken Banthas home. The power went out yesterday. A fucking palm tree knocked over a power line and hit our building with such a surge of electricity that now everything exploded in our apartment. And I know it sounds like an exaggeration. I know this shit sounds crazy, but I'm not fucking lying to you right now.
Yeah.
And so we are here at Grimm Studios. You know, shout out to the big homie Grimm.
Shout out to Marcus.
And I honestly don't know what else to say about it. Like, we've been ripping and running. It's been a crazy situation. We had to move over here real quick. But luckily, you know, by the grace of entities, we have friends that, you know, really look out for us. So shout out to Grimm. Shout out to Morgan. Shout out to everybody who be helping us do shit.
Yeah.
getting shit done, man. Because man, without you guys, we really would have been assed out in any walk of life. But today, Grim helped us out, man. So
yeah,
we're a little off.
Yeah, we're a little off. But yeah, we're still thriving. Yeah, it's good to have friends with reliable power. It's been a very strange day. But yeah, we're still as Walt Disney said, keep moving forward. But speaking of Walt Disney, you know, like this Star Wars series was interesting story wise. Like I'm not gonna talk about every single episode, but I will just say that it was really interesting the way that they delved into Morgan and Thrawn's like relationship, and also Morgan's background and how she became like sort of seduced by the dark side because of like the trauma that befell her in her past. But yeah, I will say that I've said 100 times on the podcast and other videos, I do not like this style of animation.
I do not.
Like, you know, I'm wearing my Star Wars Visions t-shirt right now because I do like that series a lot. Like, I like that they toy with a bunch of different animation styles, like, you know, this like a bunch of different anime styles, and also like they fuck with claymation and stop motion animation, like different interesting ways of telling these stories. And they also don't fall in the Skywalker saga of everything. Like they explore like different ideas in this lore, which I think is really, really cool. So I always appreciate Visions a lot more. Like I'm waiting for Visions 3, and I'll watch that a bunch. I watch that a lot more than I'll watch any of these Clone Wars animation shows, just simply because the animation just kind of bugs me. But the story was pretty good. I enjoyed the way that they explored Morgan's background, and I'm not familiar with this Jedi Barriss Offee. I think that she was in Clone Wars and Rebels, but I'm not as so much familiar with her character.
Huh, no wonder everybody's not watching. They're going live right now with the Kendrick shit.
Oh, they're still doing the Kendrick shit?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh shit. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, like but yeah.
There's 2 lives going right now. Nobody's watching this one.
Well, 2 lives at the same damn time.
Hold on, I'm about to jump in this shit right now. You keep going. Okay. I'm just about to fuck with them. This is crazy. Like, why would you start a podcast while we doing a podcast on top of the podcast that we doing right now?
It's like
haters.
16 walls.
Haters. I'm about to jump on right now.
But you know what? Let's jump into, I guess, our second topic, because this was a pretty crazy episode of X-Men 97. This was episode 8.
That's crazy that we could go live with 2 different ones.
Yeah, technology, right?
Damn, technology.
But yeah, this episode was pretty crazy. Like the start of it, part 1, the UN reveals to the world that Xavier is alive, inciting an anti-mutant protest outside of the school. And then
I can't believe you want to start so soon. I wanted to hear more about this Tales.
I mean, I was also like, I was also very highly medicated and half asleep when I was watching it. So I only
can I ask you a question?
Like a lot of things. Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you like the story? Did it entice you?
I thought the story was pretty good. Like I liked the idea, especially the way that they tell it, the parallels of just like someone moving toward the light. Like, you know, you see how someone could be seduced by the dark side, and how someone could be seduced by or resist that temptation and move to the light side. So I really liked that aspect of it. You know, the duality of man, like, you know, or duality of woman, as it is in this series, because we have 2 female main characters in this series. But I really liked how, you know, I always like how Star Wars shows that division of.
Hold on a second.
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on.
Let's go.
What's happening?
Let's go.
What's happening? What's happening?
What are we doing?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Nah, we're just live right now. Over here. At the Drunk Banthas. Yeah, we live right now at the Drunk Banthas. I came in here to troll this motherfucking page right now. Came in here to troll right now.
I was going to join you guys as soon as we're done with this.
I just came in here to troll. I came in here to troll.
Okay.
Fuck Drake. Fuck anything Drake talking about. Fuck Toronto. Fuck Tory Lane. Fuck
Let me see Alex.
Oh,
Let me
here
see
you go.
Alex too. Okay.
fuck Tory Lane. Fuck what's his name? RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. Goddamn. Fuck Shea Gildress
J-Rock?
Alexander.
No.
Fuck Pamela Anderson. Fuck goddamn.
Whoa.
Fuck what's his name? Paula Abdul. Fuck Paula Abdul. Fuck all them Canadians. We ain't fucking with Canadians. This is the West Coast, god damn it. The West Coast is the best coast. We not fucking with it.
Actually, let's talk about that lyric because, like, didn't he say like the only person that matters was Carly Rae? The only Canadian that matters was Carly Rae Jepsen.
It's a very
Or was that a meme?
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like that's actually a thing that he said. Like, bro, I think that was a meme, bro. He doesn't know Joe Austin from Joe Osmond, bro. I don't think he would know who Carly Rae.
Well, so right now, for everybody watching, there's 2 streams going on Nerds at Night. The Drunk Banthas podcast.
like 16 walls.
It's like 16 walls. It's 3 body problems. But they're over there talking about Kendrick. They're about to finish up. If you're watching and talking about Kendrick, jump on over to the live when they finish and jump on over here to the Drunk Banthas channel. But right now, we're about to go because we're about to be talking about X-Men's.
You guys already started?
We're live. We've been live for about 17 minutes. We had technical issues. Our apartment blew up. We will explain it.
Yeah.
We will explain it.
Right.
Yeah,
I forget about that.
No, I didn't even explain any. Man, it's way worse than what I told you. So I will explain that again on the Drunk Banthas podcast. But yeah, shout out to everybody except for you niggas that's in Canada. Fuck all. Well, Toronto. I fuck with my Edmontons and my Windsor people. You know, I fuck with y'all. And my Montreals. Shout out to y'all's. You got somebody you want to sell fuck up? So shut the fuck up.
No, just want to say, like, shout out to anybody who's still watching here, who's watching like the behind the scenes version.
This is good
podcast.
shit. This is good shit. We should chop this up. We should chop this up so it's on both of them and we can show both of them. You know what I'm saying? I just did a call in.
Here is the thing. There is the thing. Carly Rae Jepsen. That's the only Canadian that matters. Meet the Grams.
Yeah, they can't see that, so I'm gonna jump off because this is making people. It's gonna make people mad on.
This is
gonna
be very weird for everybody watching out here.
But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Hey, I don't mean to jump in and just fuck up y'all shit, but shout out to y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.
Well, you can. I'm gonna be jumping on and
jump on over. Everybody, just jump on over. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace. All right. We over here about the terrorist type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here.
Yeah, we're crashing. We're Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson just crashing shit over here. Thelia says, "What's good, my Banthas? Thanks for joining us."
What up, Othelius?
And I just want I'm curious how you guys feel about like the Tales series versus the Visions series. Have you guys watched the Visions anime Star Wars series? Do you guys like the Clone Wars animation style? I've heard some people say that, oh, I really like how some of these characters are being represented in the Tales of the Jedi and like the Clone Wars animation style versus the Rebels animation style. And Rebels animation style is very kiddie. I personally think it all looks the same. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like really? Do you guys think there's a difference between the two? Tails is better. Fifth Bantha says Tails is better than Visions. I'm assuming. Okay, fair enough. Because it does have like more connection to characters we know. Visions is very much just an anthology series of like you inside the world of Star Wars. Like let's create these characters for 30 minutes and a story in 30 minutes.
I'll be right back. I just need a lighter.
Okay. Well, I got a lighter.
Oh fuck yeah, man! I ain't gotta move.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
Have you watched any of Visions?
Yeah. Remember we watched it. Didn't we watch Visions?
I don't think we watched Visions.
Oh no, we watched Tales.
Yeah, we watched Tales.
Did you like Visions?
I loved Visions.
You know what? Check out the Visions review on the Drunk Banthas channel. Alex already did a review on Visions.
I did do the video.
Don't leave. Don't leave now. Don't leave now to do it. Do it later.
Yeah, do it later. But yeah, I did really love season 1 and 2 of Visions. Othelia says, I liked the Tales series, always wondered what happened to Barris. Or Barris. Barris? But yeah, like it was cool seeing her in this series. I honestly don't remember her from anything else, but I did like her story in this Tales of the Empire story and like the parallel between her and Morgan. Speaking of Morgan, the Fifth Bantha says Visions was still mostly good. And yeah, I liked a lot of stories in Visions and a lot of the animation styles. I think the second season definitely amped it up. And I just wish they'd be a little bit more. I think the visual style is the thing that irks me the most about the Clone War stuff. And
you don't like that. It's because I call it Barbie animation.
Yes, it's just it's not a very ambitious animation style. And
sorry if you guys can hear Los Angeles outside, but
yeah,
I can't let this window down because I don't have the strength because I'm sick.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're both sweating and sick over here,
dude. This is a weird day. Do not feel great.
It is a very weird day.
They stepped on our channel. They stepped on it. They stepped on our podcast. There's 2 podcasts going at the same time on the same channel, same network. It's like playing Eastern Conference Championship during the Western Conference Championship.
Yeah, it's one of the problems I have with the NHL and the NBA like playoffs going on at the same time. It's like they're gonna cannibalize you. I like hockey. I want to watch hockey, but I can't watch them both.
Well, you can. You know how? You watch the multi-view on YouTube TV.
Right? Yeah.
Because I have YouTube TV. We have YouTube TV. Shout out to YouTube. We stopped doing that, and then they started fucking with us. Remember? We used to do it all the time. Hey, YouTube. I love you, YouTube. We love YouTube. Then we were good.
Yeah.
And stop. Dead. Fucking getting flagged for all kind of shit, demonetizations. They looking at us, boy, like we selling cocaine, and they can't catch us. I'm telling y'all for real.
Like fucking Ray Liotta in the third act of Goodfellas, we're just like running from the FBI.
I swear to God, y'all have no fucking clue. Like YouTube is on our ass, man.
Yeah, it's been rough.
I was gonna say something else, but
it's been rough.
It's actually worse than ass.
But it's been a cool day.
YouTube. We love YouTube.
Yeah, we love YouTube.
And we've had a cool day.
We had a cool day. We met some British music video directors. We've met VFX.
Yeah, shout out to Blue. Shout out to Blue.
We've met some VFX artists. We met DJ Qualls randomly. It's been a really
random ass fucking day, dog.
Random ass day. But I guess we should move on to our second. Should we move on to our second topic?
Well, you know what? I do want to ask you about something.
Okay. What you think?
Sorry, Matt. There's this SAG-AFTRA and Neumann, or no, not Neumann. Nielsen.
Okay. Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA and Nielsen have gotten together to now start like calculating accurate streaming numbers, viewing numbers, ratings. What do you call it? Yeah, ratings.
Right.
To make sure that actors are getting paid the actual worth that they should be getting paid. Because back in the day, it used to be based on your what are you looking for?
Ashtray.
That's a good look. We'll just do it here. See?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So
I heard about that.
So SAG-AFTRA is trying to make sure that actors are getting paid the amount of money that they should be getting paid when doing a lot of these things, a lot of these streaming shows and movies, and I think it's interesting because at the same time we have TNT Amazon trying to buy the NBA up from TNT and outbid them. We have Netflix doing boxing live events, and we have HBO went to the Bleacher Report, and they basically took Turner, Warner Brothers, Sports over to live stream as well as cable, because I believe they have to now make sure that they're showing real numbers.
Yeah, which is, I think it's a long time coming for these streaming services.
Yeah, but what it's doing is it's messing up like cable networks money, because now TNT is probably going to get outbid on something after they've already signed like Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie to like $100 million contracts. Like, we're talking about contracts that have been signed, shit that's in the future, and they don't even have this deal done, because what used to be a sure thing is becoming less of a sure thing, because these streaming services actually need something that's real to show that they're getting the streams that they've been reporting in the past. So I guess to what I'm trying to say is that this ain't really about trying to expand as a company and do innovative things. This is about them needing to have something to show that they're doing something.
Right. Yeah.
And can you imagine how that's gonna, if the shit's lower than they report, the shareholders are going to be devastated, and the stocks on all streaming services are going to go down.
Yeah.
But
I can't imagine.
I'm just curious how you felt about it, because I found out about it right before you left out of town.
Right. Yeah, I can't imagine that the numbers are accurate, like, before this, because like, why, if you don't have to tell the truth, why would you tell the truth? Like, why wouldn't you just lie to your own benefit, especially if you're these companies?
Because you can't handle it.
You can't handle the truth.
I mean, most likely that's the reason you do that.
Before I go any further, I just want to shout out Othelius' comment. Bill and Alex's excellent adventure. Join them as they meet British directors, evade apartment explosions, and learn the mysteries of the YouTube algorithm.
Look, it's a fucking, and make it animated, and goddamn, that's a fucking amazing show, man. I want it to be anime.
Right? Yeah, like I would love that. Noah.
Stop fucking playing with us, Noah. Get that shit done, dog. No, I'm joking. But I love you, Noah, and I really appreciate you. But you better get on that shit.
Get on it.
You better don't make me come to the west side. Don't make me come to the west side. I need to go out there and see him. Open mic night on Mondays. Oh wait,
yeah.
Here we are. Maybe we could do a podcast from his open mic night.
Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting.
I'm down for it. Look, we're on location now. We're doing we do it on location now.
Figure something out.
Do y'all want us to come to a location near you? Put it in the chat.
Yeah,
we will come to y'all and just do this. Clearly, we could just set up anywhere.
But yeah, I do think that this, like, after the strikes happened, I knew that Hollywood was up for a drastic change overall. Like with the agreements that were made, like we don't know all the agreements that were made, but now like with this, we know a little bit.
This one was one of the ones that was reported for sure. Yeah,
right. And I know that like I think the VFX artists are about to like like go on strike and make some demands as well.
I think they already went on strike. They're just going into arbitration or like some type of negotiation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I feel like that's just going to be the way it's going to go with a lot of industries, a lot of departments in the entertainment industry, whether it be acting, directing, VFX artists, writers, everybody. Like the climate is changing as far as the way we consume media. So it's only natural that like people are going to want to have that represented in the way people are being paid.
What was her name? Loopsy?
Yes.
We should have asked Lucy. How about that?
Yeah, we should definitely.
I
forgot that. Yeah, we met a VFX artist earlier today.
We met a VFX artist earlier today. Added to the list, Othelius.
Yeah, Othelius says, I'd say Phoenix, but it's about to be too damn hot for all that. Yeah,
I agree.
It's about to get into the sweaty season. I mean, if you got some decent air conditioning.
We drove from Alabama to California in October, and Arizona still almost burned us up. When we drove out of Arizona, our lips was crusty as a motherfucker. Alex was looking at me, hey man, your lips is crusty as a motherfucker. I said, nigga, your lips is crusty as a motherfucker. Lips looking like a Ren and Stimpy episode.
Right. Yeah, it's dry up there. Get your CarMax ready if you're driving through.
Yeah, get you some beeswax. Goddamn, get you some Vaseline. Fuck all that other shit. You need Vaseline fucking around with goddamn Arizona.
But do you think that this is a good sign for like ultimately, do you like maybe like 5 years from now, we're gonna have more of a status quo or like an even keel as far as like people getting
Key and Peele?
Yeah, we're gonna get a nice Key and Peele of wages throughout like people in the entertainment industry. Do you think this is good for people in the entertainment industry? Ultimately,
Do I think it's good for people in the industry? I that's the thing. If the shit shows that there's less, like if it's less numbers than what they've been reporting, hell no. This ain't good for nobody.
I mean, I know it's definitely less. But do you think it's
you
good?
Think it's less?
Yeah.
You think it's less? Like dead ass on. So
I think that they've definitely been lying. Yeah.
Let's say, well, hold on. Let me switch.
But I think transparency is good. Like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. No. Let's just set the scenario. Let's set the scenario. You believe that they are lying. So let's just say they lying.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, well, let's just say 10% lower than what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Because that's not a lot. It's like a fib.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
It's a white lie.
It's not
like
in the
corporate world. Yeah.
They niggas say you prevaricating. You know what I'm saying? In the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't know I knew that word, did it? Look at y'all. Y'all ain't know I knew that word. If y'all know what prevaricating means, put it in the goddamn. No, I'm joking. Sorry, I was about to do a Cat Williams impersonation, but because I could really do a good one. But I want to ask people about how they feel about that one because I saw it yesterday with Frothy. Right before the power went out.
The Cat Williams special?
Yeah, right? No, we saw it on Saturday. So yeah, the apartment hadn't exploded yet. But
I was watching the Saturday Night Live Dua Lipa. The Dua Lipa Saturday Night Live.
You watched Dua Lipa?
I watched it, yeah.
She kind of cute.
She's really talented. She's
extremely talented. I saw her live in Chicago at Lollapalooza from the balcony. I watched it right on the balcony, dog. That bitch had fireworks go into the crowd on accident, and it hit people.
Oh, damn.
It was
you almost killed people.
I got it on tape. It was amazing. I should post it again.
Okay.
I'll put it short, but YouTube is fucking tell me it's not my shit. Fuck. God damn. But we love you, YouTube.
We love you, YouTube.
We love you.
Fifth Banthas said that Cat's new shit is fire.
It's fire.
I mean, Cat's always great.
You expect the Oh, sorry.
Well, I always think about like Cat always pops into my mind because like I always like when I'm trying to pay like my I'm in a place right now where I'm trying to pay off my registration, but they want all of it. You just can't like pay in like increments. So I just always think of Cat Williams. He's like, they don't want just a piece of it; they want the whole damn thing. They want like a little bit. Like,
yeah,
he's so like that. That
it's funny because that's not how he. Oh man, pimping is pimping since pimping been pimping.
Yeah, with the one where he has the green suit and the weed belt buckle.
That nigga is crazy, bro. That shit. He's one of the best comedians out. But I didn't think that Cat Williams' new special was really all that tight.
Oh no.
It's because it was live and you got hecklers because they did it in Inglewood. So you got a bunch of niggas. And I don't mean to like talk shit. Like, it's not that they were acting crazy or doing anything rude or anything like that. I'm not talking bad about them. I'm just saying you got people talking and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was at the YouTube Stadium down in Inglewood or YouTube Center, whatever it's called. And that ain't a place to do comedy. It's like it's like an amphitheater with a dome.
Yeah. Environment means a lot when you're talking about comedy. Athelia says, I didn't either. It was mid, in my opinion. Yeah, like I feel like environment means a lot when it comes to comedy. Like I can't remember who I was talking to yesterday, but like I was talking about how like if I see watching a comedy with people is different than watching a comedy by yourself. And I feel like some environments, some auditoriums, some venues make you feel like you're watching comedy by yourself. Like it doesn't feel as communal. Like the Apollo Theater feels more communal.
Well, no, this was communal because everybody was. Problem, it was too communal.
Oh, okay.
It was like it's set up like a fucking mega church.
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever been. You've never been there, but
no.
It's set up like a mega church.
Mega church.
Yeah, it's set up like a mega church. So there's a lot of space in between the crowds. It's not like a theater where everybody would be close. And when you have that space, the laughs die.
Yeah, I feel like that separates. I don't know. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Now, to your point about watching comedies alone and watching them by yourself, as opposed to with other people. When you're watching stand-up comedy, 9 times out of 10, when you're talking about something, or when you're watching somebody talk about something, you're gonna be laughing because another nigga laughed.
Right.
It might not even really be that funny to you, but that's the moment we laugh.
Right.
And like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Because I'm a very aware of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I also know yo shit was hilarious if I'm watching it by myself.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm watching it at the crib and y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting there like, damn, this nigga funny. Goddamn, like, what the fuck?
If I'm like, did you hear that shit? I'm like totally by myself.
Right.
Like,
when you
like,
look over, that's how you know you're watching a good comedy. When you look over, and a nigga is laughing and ain't nobody there. You looking for the nigga laughing. You know he laughing.
You're looking for somebody to experience this.
You know he laughing right there. And you look over and ain't not nobody's the fuck there. Like, goddamn. That happened to me sometimes. I'll be like, Alice, you heard that shit? This nigga ain't even here. Oh my God. Lord have mercy! What the fuck wrong with me?
I wasn't watching alone, so that may have made it better.
I'm telling you, psychology of comedy. Me and Alex have broken it down. We're not comedians, but we have studied everything about it. We like senseis.
Yeah, it's kind of like laugh track psychology.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite comment about comedy, or two. Well, the first one is Jerry Seinfeld says, if you're a comedian, a stand-up comedian, however many years you've been in it is your age. So if you've only been in it 10 years, you're only 10 years old, so you don't know shit. Basically, it's his mindset, right? So the mindset for what was I talking about? The fucking show. Comedy. The mindset for comedy, is that you're supposed to just, it's supposed to be effortless, right?
Yeah.
And so it's supposed to feel like it didn't take you forever to really come up with it. It's just off, like it's natural.
Right.
Right. So my other favorite statement in comedy is Conan O'Brien when he was working at SNL and he was pitching to Tom Hanks.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was his first.
Tom Hanks and Steve Martin, I think.
It was his, but it was. I think it was. Well, regardless, Tom Hanks was there for sure.
Yeah.
We know Tom Hanks was there for sure. But it was his first performance hosting. He's hosted many times, or he hosted many times after that. But I believe it was his first time, and they sitting together working on a joke. And Conan's like so excited, he wants to show this joke to fucking Tom, getting a pitch a joke to Tom fucking Hanks, man. So he pitches his joke. He goes through it. I don't remember the whole joke. He told the joke, but he goes through the whole joke. And Tom Hanks is sitting there like this, he said, and he's just sitting there listening to the whole joke. And he got to the punchline and it was over. And Tom Hanks was just sitting there and he's like, so what do you think? He's like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, didn't laugh.
It's like, might be one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, might be one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life, but didn't laugh. And that's kind of how I'll be sometimes when I'm watching by myself. I'm sorry it took me so long to get there. We've had 4 or 5 people leave and come back since I've been talking, but I'm sorry it took me so long to get there. It's just, my point is, it takes a long time to be a good comedian, and sometimes your jokes might not land with people in a big group with spaced out, because people have opportunity to talk to each other, and those laughs aren't connecting. Like, those laughs aren't tied together as it would be if they're closer.
Right. So
I just feel like that was what hurt Cat Williams' special, being that it's live. Like, Chris Rock's live was in a theater.
Yeah.
Not a real theater.
Right. Yeah.
YouTube shit was fucked up. That place was fucked up. I would not think that is a good place to do comedy. Terry said he ain't watched it yet.
Yeah, Terry said he hasn't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet.
I was just about to ask you, Terry, if you've seen it. I was about to ask Terry his opinion to try to keep the streak going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's keep the streak going. My 2 favorite quotes about comedy. One is from Conan. I think he's in that same interview where he's talking about that same story. He said, "You have to be very." He said, or I don't know if he said you have to be, but he said, "I'm very serious about comedy," and it sounds like a misnomer, like a contradiction. But you have to be, even though comedy is like silly and innately just funny, but you have to be serious about it, because at the end of the day, it is a craft, it's a job. You have to be, like, oh, that's really, really funny.
That's why I'm trying to get more comedians on here.
The second favorite
on the show with us.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And my second favorite quote about comedy is Dave Chappelle, when he said that every comedian wants to be a musician, and every musician thinks they're funny. I like that quote.
I am a musician, and I am funny. I've had people. Well, I'm not gonna toot my horn over here, but I am funny.
Hey, some people got it all.
I might be a musician, funny person.
There are people out there like that, like Will Smith.
No, but that nigga Mos Def.
Oh, Mos Def, yeah, for sure,
dude. That dude is hilarious.
Mos Def for sure.
He is hilarious. He's a great actor, and he's a great musician.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide. Future does all.
What is it? What would you call that? Like they got and
is that
they got an EGOT.
Yeah.
So what would it be if you were like a musician, a writer, and like a good actor?
Writer, actor,
and
musician,
and fun. No, so writer would be comedian, like funny.
A Mao. A musician, actor, writer.
Musician, actor, writer. A Mao. A musician, actor, writer.
Maybe we can do better. Ophelia said, "I honestly feel like DMX would have made a great comedian. Low key, his interviews were hilarious sometimes. Yeah, I feel like DMX
not sometimes. His interviews were hilarious all the fucking time. I completely fucking agree. That is an amazing
Yes.
observation.
I could see
Yes.
DMX doing a performance like Marshawn Lynch in Bottoms, where he's just like super funny, super real, like just like right in his wheelhouse. Like I could totally see that. R.I.P. DMX. Fifth Bandit says I can agree, Athelius. And yeah, Athelius says his interview with DJ Who Kid about R. Kelly and go to Japan had me weak.
We might have to pull that up.
Yeah, that's
hold on. You gotta look that up, Alec.
Oh man, okay.
Hold on, I got a joke. I want to tell you a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because he's a dog on the other side. Yo, I can totally see him being like doing like Rodney Dangerfield. That's his jokes. DMX would do Rodney Dangerfield jokes.
Yeah,
hey,
I can see him doing just like set him up, knock him down jokes.
Somebody come on, get my mother. Like you know what I'm saying? Like my wife. She won't let me do crack. Hey. I don't know, man. I ain't got no jokes for that right now. But let me tell you something. That is hilarious. We need to do that sketch. DMX does stand-up comedy. The Lost Tapes.
While I'm looking up the DMX interview, we should talk about X-Men a little bit.
Let's go ahead and get into X-Men.
Let's get into X-Men.
Speaking of X.
Speaking of the DMX men, man, they missed an opportunity having him just like have a cameo in the X-Men movies. In there. DMX is like Bishop. Missed opportunities. So in this episode, the UN reveals to the world that Xavier is alive. Yeah, like that's all I can see now.
That's all I can hear, dog, in my head right now. All I can hear is fucking DMX going.
Thiele says he dropped the link to the interview in the Discord.
Oh, boom! Did you?
I don't have the.
You got Discord?
Do I?
Yeah, nigga.
I think I've deleted it since because I haven't.
What the fuck for, nigga? What the fuck did you do that for?
I don't be using it like that.
I got it right here though.
But yeah, we'll pull it up in a second. But just like, what were your initial thoughts on this episode? Because there were a lot of things that were happening, and we got some pretty rad moments, especially from Nightcrawler and Wolverine. But what did you think of this episode on the whole?
I thought that this episode, like every episode, has done a great job of putting us in the, like, for all the people who've never seen this show, they're getting these great origin stories without a fucking long drawn out, oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Ben type, revisiting of origin stories.
Right.
We're telling a soap opera story without having to have people go back and look at the old episodes. Like, soap operas don't even do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to just jump in and start and just get it how you live from here on out. So I think, like the previous episodes, I feel like we're watching one of the most beautifully written TV shows, and it's a shame because it's a fucking cartoon. You know what I mean? Like, when I say a shame, I mean, like, how come there's nobody putting this kind of grace into their work? You know what I'm saying? Putting themselves into their work like this.
Right.
Because Bolden Mayo did way more than he had to in this, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
He did way more than he had to. He didn't have to fucking have all these relatable things, like when it comes to like symbolism, without actually putting it in your face. When we found out the Genosha episode was about, connecting his connection to the Orlando, was it Vibe?
Yeah.
Was it the Vibe club?
In the shooting, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he actually was a person who frequented that club. So, like for him to like, and even share that too. He didn't have to say that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's all really like, it's all very brave, strong, ambitious writing.
Yeah, like I really like what he's done, and just like the him being able to just like be so personable and vulnerable about the relation or the parallels between like his own personal life and the personal experiences and the writing of the show. And also, you can watch this series and just like not even like see it on that level. Like, it has like deep levels where you can just see it as these cool characters, fighting each other.
Sorry, but I turned my mic down. Deep. That's what I meant to do. Deep off in you.
But it's been really interesting seeing the way that they develop these characters and develop these stories throughout the series. And I think I really love it when shows like this come out, because there's so many people who see animation as sophomoric or childish. It's like, cartoons, those are for kids.
Nigga, you watching cartoons?
But no,
you was old bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, like they equate cartoons.
Then that nigga want to talk about Goku afterwards.
Yeah, right. It's like, you seen the new episode?
No, but not that. But like they'll be like, man, I'm finna go Super Saiyan in this. That nigga, hold on, nigga. Thought you ain't watch no cartoon.
Right. But yeah, it's like people equate cartoons with childish shit. It's like, cartoons are for kids, but animation is just like live action. You can make live action shows for kids. You can make live action shows for adults, and
man, they got
shows like Invincible.
They got cartoon pornog now.
Yeah, you can have animation for
everything,
every spectrum, and I feel like this is sort of in the middle of just like being adult and childish. It's got a lot of depth to it. Like I really appreciate shows like this where they're able to show the full spectrum of animation.
Shout out to Spectrum.
They
got our internet.
Shout out to Spectrum.
Get that internet right, goddamn it, Spectrum.
Thelia says, I'm sorry. Banthas said, Nightcrawler looks amazing. He doesn't get used enough, I think, usually.
They're trying to rectify that. That's but then Ophelia said Nightcrawler looks so damn fresh. Hype as fuck about it. Hype as fuck about he my favorite X-Man, he Nightcrawler, man. Nightcrawler is one of our favorite X-Men as well. We did not get enough screen time in the story previously, and I think they're trying to rectify a lot of that in this season.
Yeah, it feels like he's gonna be a new, like,
same thing they did with Storm and Magneto. Well, mostly Storm. Like, hey, this bitch is way more powerful than basically everybody else in this universe.
Yeah,
and she only holding back.
Yeah. She's only been like nerfed the pretty much her whole existence in the animated series.
Yeah, because of Farouk.
Yeah. And I'm excited for her to come back like Thor in Infinity War and just like wreck shit.
Yeah, and think about how powerful Thor. I'm about to say goofy ass nigga got me saying shit. Think about how powerful Storm must be. That Farouk, this all powerful psychic entity, decides that he wants a mutant. He decides he wants to take over somebody's body so that he can be out of the astral plane and back on, the whatever we are on plane, this plane, you know what I'm saying? Plane, man.
Man.
He want to get back there. He wants to take her body, not Jean Grey's, not Magneto's, not. He could be taking any mutant's body, but the most powerful person that he deems necessary for his body to be able to take over or his spirit to take over is Storm's body.
Yeah.
So, man, I think that they've done a good job with all of these. But one thing that we didn't get hardly at all, and we got also in this episode, Wolverine doing some schnickety schnick.
Sick. Yeah, it was cool seeing Wolverine and Nightcrawler fighting back to back. Like that was really, really dope.
And fighting in like a team, like they already showed us that these guys really train way more than you think that they train. But they must have been training like the last couple of weeks because Nightcrawler ain't even been there. And then he just come in and he just like boom, boom, him and Wolverine, they just fucking shit up together.
It was amazing. It was so beautiful to watch. But I love how creative the action's been too.
We can try to find that clip because the sound was fucked up on it. And that's what pissed me off. And hopefully they can go back in and change it because of the streaming shit. But the sound was fucked up. Like all of a sudden, all of the low end dropped out and it sounded tinny and it sounded like the mids weren't there. It was just like almost like a phase issue that canceled out the other sounds. Yeah. So it was like your speakers were facing each other almost.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't really know.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have ear for that kind of stuff.
I mean, like it just pissed me off because it took me right out of it, and because I noticed it immediately, and then it didn't correct itself, and it didn't serve an actual purpose. So then I was like, "Oh, this was an accident. This is not good."
Yeah, like, and to go back like earlier in the episode, like Cable does explain to the X-Men that Genosha Massacre is an absolute point in time that cannot be changed, and Bastion will use it to start a 300-year war that will lead to the enslavement of mutants in human utopia. It's a lot to take in, and we get like a weird little moment between Cyclops and Cable, where he's like, Dad, shut the fuck up." Like I just let me just tell you what's about to happen.
Yeah, he's just like, man, look, dog, it's a little late to be dad, which I feel like is fucked up. Nigga, I sent you to the future so you didn't die.
Yeah, it was like, come on, how upset? Well,
I guess he could have gone with him. No, he couldn't. He had time ban. Well, I guess this nigga didn't have a time ban either.
Yeah, like I guess he could have been like, no, I'll go instead of you, Bishop. But
no, what, nigga, Bishop, nigga. If I'm Bishop, nigga, I've been trying to get home. Fuck you.
Oh, but
fuck. Hey, look, nigga,
would you want to go home? But like,
look,
you're in a good. This is a good time. They got ice cream. And
go home, man. He got his sister there. He got family and cut.
Oh, that's a good point, bro. Yeah, he's got emotional attachment.
It's like, he lived the whole life there. Yeah, I mean, like, unless he was like a homeless fucking drug addict, like, there's no reason. And also, that everything's going to shit. So it's like, nah, I'm gonna try to get back and make sure everything's good again.
Yeah.
Time frames are crazy in this. Like time is crazy in X-Men. Like all you gotta do is go to the back to the it's Back to the Future rules.
Yeah. It's Back to the Future rules, and
but
X-Men.
I don't think that they're gonna try to do that anymore because we do see in this episode Cable he's explaining about the timeline and shit, and it looks like the fucking TVA timeline shit that we see in Loki.
It's like Dragon Ball Z rules.
What, you just wish a nigga back?
Well, like when Trunks goes back in time, like it creates another universe. It's like it doesn't change his past, but it just like I guess it makes another timeline.
Yeah, but he did come back strong enough to just kill his androids.
Yeah,
he just came back like, oh yeah, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna kill y'all.
Yeah, like, I'll just hang out here now.
Well, yeah, well maybe that's what happens, right? Like Bishop just comes back and just like, oh, ain't nothing changed. I'm gonna kill all y'all. I'm excited to see more Bishop. I'm sure we'll see more of him. If you have time, like I don't know, like why is Cable? I've always had this question, like why is Cable's time shit just so much more on point than Bishop's? Like Bishop shit, he's got a wristband that always be fucking up.
Right. Yeah.
He got to depend on this fucking Stargate fucking thing to be there and not break. Right. And like all kind of shit. Like, nigga, get you one of them cubes. Where is the cube at? Where the cubes be at? Othelius, where the cubes at?
Where the cubes at?
Will Frothy, where the cubes at?
I would love to see
Morgan,
just like
where the fucking cubes at, man?
Hashtag where the cubes at. I would love to see a 2-part episode of just like Bishop and Cable, because like I guess Bishop is sort of Cable's
Daddy.
Yeah, it's like his
stepdaddy.
his
Godfather.
Yeah, his
Godfather.
Yeah.
Godfather.
He's his
Well, let
godfather.
me get it fucked up because y'all think I got
I said goddaddy. I don't know why I said
y'all think I
that.
got Gene fucking Bishop on the side and shit. No.
Yeah, I think they said Bishop got his Rolly from someplace. Ace Hood bought his Rolex that fell apart.
Yeah. That nigga got his shit at what is it called? Canal Street, nigga.
It's like I keep slipping on my wrist.
Yeah, that nigga got his shit in Chinatown, nigga.
But hey, racism still exists in the future.
So it just keeps slipping off my wrist. That bitch falling off.
Who would you cast as Bishop? Like if they made a Bishop cable.
Man, back in the day, it would have been the nigga who played Show Enough.
Oh,
the nigga who played Show Enough. Now y'all tell me if I'm wrong.
In 1989?
No, nigga, 1996.
Yeah, 1996 would have been cool too.
Shit, 2000.
What do you look like in 96? I don't know.
Look, whatever. Don't matter what he
Actually,
looked like. Don't matter what he looked like. I guess he would have to be huge. But
yeah, I feel
don't
like
nobody
2
look like
years
that,
after
nigga. Shut
Last
up.
Dragon,
Don't nobody
he
look
great.
like that, nigga. If we got to get a nigga that looks like,
Hold
hold
on.
on. If we have to get a nigga that looks like physically looks like Bishop, nigga, then it's a nigga you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
That's it. Michael Jai White.
Man,
that's the answer.
Michael Jai White would be good.
That's the answer. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only big ass nigga.
I don't think he necessarily has to be, humongous.
Oh,
I
no,
think that he would have been good in 1989, like the Show Enough actor.
No, he wouldn't have been. I took it back.
No, I think he would have been good.
He wouldn't have been. He's not. I'm talking about. Look, if we're gonna try to make him physique wise, because a lot of nerds are gonna be mad if you got a skinny fucking.
Well, fuck
Bishop.
them. I think that if the performance,
fuck you, nigga. Get a nigga who looks like Bishop, nigga.
As far as fucking Hugh Jackman has been our Wolverine for the longest time, but that nigga is way taller than Wolverine is in the comics, and he but he's still amazing. So I feel like if the performance is good, that's all that matters. Ophelia says Laz Alonso. That's the name of Show Enough.
Yeah, I think that was his other choice for.
Oh no, Laz Alonso. That's Mother's Milk from.
Yeah, and I think the other one was his
Boys.
choice for.
And Coleman Domingo. Oh,
yeah, these are his choices for Bishop.
Yeah, that would be a really good one too. Yeah.
Who was Coleman Domingo though?
He was nominated for an Oscar this year. For here, I'm gonna have to pull up his. I can't think of anything you would have seen of him.
You said nominated for Oscar for what though?
I can't remember the name of the movie. It was a Netflix movie that I didn't see. It's like a biopic. He's really, really good. He was in Candyman as well.
Okay.
I
not the nigga who was in not the Candyman.
He wasn't the Candyman. Yeah, no. He was like a nefarious side character.
Not Mr.
You didn't be like the villain.
Not the nigga from The Watchmen.
Right. No. Yeah. He's not Dr. Manhattan. No. Fifth Bentha said Justin, but I don't remember his last name. Okay. Oh, maybe he's talking about the what you call it?
Who?
The guy who played Show Enough.
No. What? That's not who he's talking about. Oh, I see this thing. Coleman Domingo. Pull it up on the thing. Share.
That's what I'm doing. Or I'm,
That's what you're trying to do. I got you. You got it. You'll get there. It's the top one.
There we go.
You got it, dog. Boom. There it is.
Coleman Domingo.
Handsome
gentleman. Oscar nom.
Could he play him?
I could see him playing. I don't know about him as Bishop.
Let's see.
He
could be Bishop. He could be Bishop. I have to hear his voice because
he's got a really deep voice.
I want him to talk just like he talks on the show. What did he say? He said, "For the future." That nigga's shit was for the future.
Now, which Bishop do you like more? Do you like Jerry Curl Bishop? Do you like dreads, Bishop?
Do
you like
the
the
Bishop
high-top
that we
fade
got
Bishop?
right now?
High top fade Bishop.
Well, no, he got long hair in this one.
Oh, do you have the long? No, I thought he had the.
Did he got short hair in this one?
I think he had the short. I think they got rid of his Jerry curl ponytail.
Oh, it's a mullet, Alice.
Yeah, it's a mullet.
Keep calling it a Jerry curl ponytail.
I don't
Nigga,
know.
That's a mullet.
That is a mullet.
By description, that is a
black mullet.
like by description that is a mullet. Like by the way you described it.
I'm just trying to move around the mullet.
Yeah, you just trying to like niggas ain't got mullets.
Yeah,
no, nigga, he got a mullet.
Black people can have mullets too.
Black people have mullets too. Black mullets.
Black mullets.
Black mullets, man. We all stand together, baby. You know what I'm saying? Black mullets, baby. You know what I'm saying?
We did mention earlier that that there was
I'm trying to send this interview over to you.
Oh, to the where you send it in the chat?
I'm gonna put it in something.
But while you're looking that up, members of Operation Zero Tolerance (OZT) expressed concern over the massacre and asked Dr. Cooper to monitor Bastion, who explains to her how he is turning humans into prime sentinels like Trask using Sinister's techno-organic virus. Then Prime Sentinels activate around the world, attack mutants, and capture Jubilee, Roberto, and burn down Xavier's school. And that's when we get our very cool fight scene with Wolverine and Nightcrawler.
The whole world done turned crazy. Everybody's a sentinel. So basically, look, I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is basically just like, hey, everybody was on 4chan. Then they moved over to 8chan. And then we started telling them, like, hey, them mutants, goddamn, they fucked up, man. They taking your jobs. And then you get them to join the KKK, go to them KKK meetings, go to them Make America Great Again meetings.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
Activated.
They put them niggas to sleep. They give them that goddamn Bill Cosby shit. Put them niggas to sleep. Then they do all that Diddy stuff to them.
Diddy.
And then they put them in that green shit. They put them in that green vat of stuff. It's not acid, but it's clearly the work of the white man. See, Whitey, let me tell you all something. It don't matter if it's your house, if it's your car, or if it's your body. Whitey will take it.
Whitey will take it.
Okay.
Whitey will take
He'll
it.
take it.
Whitey will take
He'll
it.
take it.
Whitey will take it.
And he'll be on his way.
Hallelujah. We got the interview pulled up.
I mean, I do have it, but we're not talking about that yet. I just don't want to like doing good work over here. I'm producing show. I'm executive producing show, man. Just relax. Ophelia said Bill Cosby shit and Diddy stuff is crazy. Yeah, definitely not seeing monetization.
That ship is sailed, my friend.
Shit, man. Look, hey, that's why y'all should like and subscribe, man. Look, we provide great entertainment. If you've laughed at any point today, please like and subscribe. As you see, we will not get monetized. It's going to be a problem. So like, subscribe. That way we can build up our channel. And I'm telling you, every single thing helps, man. Every single bit helps. And share this with your friends. Because I'll tell you one thing, they not having as much fun as you. If you're here with us, they not having much fun as you. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. And I do agree with Othelius that Laz Alonso, that would be my
Laz Alonso is the one.
That's the one. That's
the one.
That's the bishop.
But to me, it's Michael. That's if Michael Jai White don't want to do it.
I mean, I like Michael Jai White, but I think Laz Alonso is a stronger actor.
I think they probably right there together on that one.
I think Michael Jai White is better at comedy.
I think Michael Jai White hasn't had a chance to even really like act in Hollywood. He just do his movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. He does like a lot of the
he's a nigga
in porn films. Yeah,
he's a nigga who was a bodyguard, and then he got lucky and became like famous. And then Hollywood still won't give him shit. They just want him to be a stunt man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know,
like,
they just want him to be
underappreciated.
the big strong nigga.
It's like, hey, I went to Juilliard and I'm a black belt.
Yeah.
Did you hire me to do anything, please? Like, I'm really good.
Very good.
And
writes his own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
As bad as some of his movies are, like the ones he produces, very good writer. Like very those movies they have a good premise, they have a good script. They just that new one with the one shot.
Oh yeah, that looks,
nigga like 45 minutes of one fucking shot. Goddamn cameraman, God bless him. But anyway,
God bless him.
Actually, we need to look him up. Actually,
but you know,
but we were talking about. X-Men.
Yeah, let's talk about. Well, I'll say really quick X-Men before I go more.
He said X-Men just so we can be okay. I said. Okay, I'm talking about X-Men.
X-Men. We are talking about X-Men. But I do want to mention that, since we're talking about stunt porn movies, I saw The Fall Guy recently. It feels like it's definitely like a homage to stunt men and like stunt performers.
About the Fall Guy later, yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
But also, it's also just like an homage to like after we watched that other stunt porn film, I was like, this seems like an homage to those kinds of movies too.
Yeah,
like it just like.
So which one do you say was better, The Fall Guy or Boy Kills World? A hair.
Yeah, well, by a star. By a star.
So I
would say that
if you said 4 stars for Fall Guy, you'd say 3 stars or 3.5 stars for Boy Kills World.
Yeah, I would say 3 stars for Boy Kills World, 4 stars for Fall Guy. Yeah.
Out of how many stars?
Out of 5 stars. Because my 5 stars is like 5. Loved it.
Rachel V knows these. Rachel V told me the other day.
Loved it, liked it, didn't like it, didn't love it, hated it. So yeah. one star is.
I forgot, didn't like it, and she corrected me on Thursday.
She's very good at that.
She's like, "Hey, didn't like it." What up? I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. Shit, I don't know."
Oh yeah, there's
nobody be listening to him.
That's the way it makes me sane in my head because I can get really crazy about stars. It's like, but is it a 4? Is it a 3?
Yeah, my rating system was perfect, but nobody likes it, so I have to retire it just for my own personal use.
No, that one's good. It's just like mine is good for the equivalent of the 5 stars. Yours is good for like a 3 star. Like
mine's a top 3.
Yeah,
not a star rating.
Yeah, like what's
it's Carl Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Othelius. Check this out, Othelius. And chat. Look, chat. Listen to this. This is my rating for movies, okay? I got a rating system. We're going to get back to X-Men. My rating system is like good. No, like good, great, amazing. Like, right? Like just out there, stratosphere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what's out there stratosphere wise? The ones that's out there, it's like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But also life.
Yeah.
Right? Like life.
Right? Like Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Yeah, life. So so that's the criteria, right? Like, so good, great, amazing. So the way I do it is Carl Thomas. That's the good.
Okay.
Not bad to be Carl Thomas.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with Carl Thomas.
And I wish I never met him. Yeah. I throw that on every like 18 months. I was like, oh,
even though I love her so, and she had movies for me.
It's like a very Sunday rating.
So here we go.
Solid rating system. Only thing I had to add is garbage for the movies that are just trash.
Yes, you know what? I got to do one for that. That'll be top 4. But look, check it out. So it's Carl Thomas.
Okay.
It's Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown's number 2.
And Michael Jackson. Now hold up now. I'm going to say it again for y'all who might have missed it. The rating system go like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's Carl Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bobby Brown.
Right.
He right here. Carl Thomas, Bobby Brown, and Michael Jackson. Okay? Michael Jackson way up here. You know what I'm talking about?
Thea said solid.
Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, you better listen to O, because I'm trying to tell you, it's changing the world. It's taking over the world. And so, what would you say those two movies were?
Oh, which two movies? The Fall Guy and in that rating system, I'd say Boy Kills World is a Carl Thomas, and Fall Guy is a Bobby Brown. Boy Kills World is almost whatever the lower tier is for than Carl Thomas because the story is so.
So you say it's
trash? The story is trash.
No, but I'm talking about the whole thing now. Is it trash?
No, the story is trash. But the acting is pretty good and the action is pretty good. And Andrew Koji, he's really good, but he's just underused. He should have been like the main character or something. Yeah.
So he probably comes in later in the movie.
Yeah, he comes in later in the movie. He's just like played for laughs, and he's like, it's funny because he's like very incapable. Like he's like, I'm gonna help you guys. I'm gonna help you out. We're gonna be a team, and he's just like more nuts behind everything. He's like, yeah, we got him. Like he doesn't help with the fighting at all.
Totally a waste of. So one of the best stuntmen in the fucking world.
He's a bona fide action star.
Andrew Koji, one of the best. Man, you know what? We got to get Andrew Koji on the show, man.
I would love to have him on the show.
I'm just tell you, man, it's bullshit. If we, I'm bullshitting. I need to be a bothering these people. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't got no job.
Yeah, again, might as well hit them up. And all they can do is, the worst they can do is ignore our messages.
Well, they better quit liking shit on our fucking page if they go ignore me. God damn it. Quit looking at my stories and ignoring my messages. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's messed up. But yeah, like the acting was good. But there's a lot of shit about that story that's just really fucking stupid, and the action was pretty good most of the time, but it was shot really weird. Fall Guy, the fighting, like the action was really good. It's basically a rom-com, but it has just like it's in the wrappings of this fantastical, hyper-realistic mystery with just like two of the most charismatic actors in the world, with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. Like, and Winston Duke is also in there, just charming up the movie. It's just a super fun movie.
Winston Duke,
yeah, he's in there.
That's
the black best friend.
That's
every good rom-com has a black best friend.
That's a wild last name, Duke.
Duke. And I like Fall Guy. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a nominee for high concept comedy for the Drunkies next year.
Well, back to X-Men.
Back to X-Men.
Man.
Yeah, let's talk about the ending of this episode because
can we talk about the beginning? What happened at the beginning? I forgot.
Yeah, well, that was when the UN reveals that Xavier is alive, which does tie into the ending a little bit.
Right, yeah. So like Xavier is alive because, well, what's his name? Bastion releases the tapes.
Right.
He put out some like October surprise tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the grab her by the pussy tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what? Xavier alive. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's some TMZ shit. That's crazy that they did it like that. Like,
yeah, it's pretty.
But you
pretty
know what?
Insane.
I ain't trying to be weird or nothing, but like, I think that's what you get when you get like gay dudes, not in a bad way. Like when you get a gay dude writing the show, you get different perspectives.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's one of the like I think,
not just writing the show. This nigga in charge. You know what I mean? Like there's plenty of gay guys on staff, writing staff. So I'm talking about a black gay man involved in this shit gives you pulls out different things. He pulls out different things. And I honestly feel like whatever it is that he has going on with himself, he was able to tap in. And you know what? I don't know if it's all gay people, but black gay comic book geek, fucking amazing X-Men fan, knows way too much about it. Fucking Bo DeMaio, gay black X-Men fan, fucking knows way too much about it. I think it might be a connection, man. I'm making connections.
One of the things that like is so great about like comics is kind of like, you know, these like Shakespeare, you can have it adapted 100 times over, like the same story, but in the different hands, it can be perceived a different way and executed in a different way and connect with people in a different way because they relate to it in a different way. And like you said, these stories like they were written sort of just like as an allegory for the civil rights movement, But in another hands, it could be an allegory for gay rights. In another hands, it could be an allegory for just like war overseas.
But yeah, and I mean, this to me that he's just doing a mirror to society,
right? Yeah,
because like I said, like exposing Professor X, that's some very TMZ shit. That ain't 1997 shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
right.
to expose somebody via videotape, unless we're talking about like Marion Barry or some shit like that. Oh, can't you remember Marion Barry was
Marion Barry?
Yeah, man. If y'all don't know who Marion Barry is, he is the former mayor of Washington, D.C. Actually,
we ain't talking about blueberries. We ain't talking about blueberries.
He got voted twice. He got voted in after he fucking got caught with the cocaine.
Yeah,
which is fucking amazing. This is an amazing country to live in. And if you didn't think that Trump could get voted in, then you didn't know about Marion Barry. So go look him up and vote in November.
I just love it. I just love his name. Like who names
that is a criminal? You name your kid Marion Barry. You raising a criminal.
I didn't know he was gonna rise so high. Like I thought he was just gonna be a drug dealer. Yeah,
it's like I didn't know he'd rise to such heights. Bitch, you named him Marion Barry. You gave him goddamn head start. You know he'd rise so far up in the ranks of criminal activity.
Oh man, such a great. I feel like is there a documentary about him? Surely there's a Netflix documentary
here.
I've been trying to catch.
Yeah. There's a documentary about him, I believe. Yeah,
there's got to.
I think it's on HBO. I'm gonna watch it after this. Marion fucking Barry. But
yeah, it is weird him getting like exposed like as being alive. It's wild that he even has that that footage, but I guess it's like one of his
nigga, how is he
reach
hacking Shi'ar technology from across the globe, like across the universe? Cool, I like it. Comic book shit though, right?
Yeah, it's like he can do that. He's got all kinds of screens, so I guess that's just one of his screens.
Screens that look at everything. He's like Batman. He can just look. I just happen to have a satellite.
I just happen to have a satellite.
Like, nigga, how are you shooting rockets without NASA knowing?
Yeah, like he's weirdly resourceful.
But Bastion is super resourceful, obviously. And where is this future technology coming from? See, I think the future technology is coming from, you know what I'm about to say? Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would love it if Apocalypse
heathens. You shall tremble in the wake of my presence.
So you feel it's an apocalypse situation.
Yeah, I feel like this is an apocalypse situation. Motherfucking Apocalypse is really running everything, because behind the scenes he giving them the technology from the future, because he gone to the future and he lived outside of time because they locked him in time. He was stuck there for an eternity, and because he can live forever, he learned so much shit, and now he coming back for vengeance. Because he's not only back, he not only back, but he back with a vengeance.
Okay, I can see that. I would love it if we get Apocalypse in the final episode.
We're gonna have to contest that. See, that's the shit that we gotta be contesting. That's the shit I be contesting, is the goddamn X-Files and all that shit.
Yeah, that's so weird. It's such a
you gotta use it on the video, that way that it'll catch it, I think.
Oh, it's a video.
No, then when the video, then it mutes us. I don't know. Fuck you. X-Files.
YouTube, get your shit together.
No. YouTube, we love you. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Sorry, forget I said anything.
Stupid ass.
Athelia said the conspiracy brother Bill onto something. Yeah, like I definitely
open up your third eye, son.
Open up your third eye.
Open your mind.
Yeah, hopefully we do get some Apocalypse.
Mine's better still. Which one's better?
Open your mind. You think you're better than the new Rick or the new Morty? Sorry.
No, I mean technically he was being a fucking, like, what do they call it? Cronin?
Not a Cronenberg. Damn,
No,
what
not
was
a
it?
Cronenberg.
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
I don't remember, but it was gross.
All I can think is Roger Cronenberg.
All I know is that I was right. Conspiracy Brother Bill is on to something. You goddamn right. I'm on to something. I'm on top of it. God damn it. Because I can't remember what the list is, but Bo DeMaio put on his Twitter like the last 3 episodes that were including. So this is one of the 3. He said that there are certain episodes that you need to go back and watch to be familiar with, if you would like to be more familiar with what's going to transpire.
Right.
And yeah, a couple of them deal with time travel, and I don't want to ruin anything, but they definitely go back, and if you want it ruined for you, go back and go look on his Twitter, Bo DeMaio's Twitter, and he's got the episodes that you need to watch. It really is connecting, y'all. It's really connecting. I ain't ruining nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't want to speculate, because I hate when people be speculating on shit, and you don't even really know, and then the shit don't happen, but them niggas don't ever say, oh man, I was wrong. Niggas just like to talk about shit. I ain't gonna say nobody's name, man. But you certain YouTubers be predicting shit and like for months, for a year, till the fucking project comes out, and then like shit be wrong. So I don't like doing that shit.
Yeah, I feel like putting your energy into that is like you're setting yourself up for emotional failure, because like either you like what you predict doesn't happen and you're like, oh man, they didn't do the thing that I wanted, or they do the thing that you predicted and they're just like, man, I knew they were going to do that shit. Like I predicted it, man. It's so predictable. Like how? So it's like, you know, just sit back and enjoy the thing, and like
that's what happened to Marvels, in my opinion. The Marvels, everybody knew basically what was going on in the movie from the trailers and shit, and it was just like,
right.
Well,
so that just
I don't really care about this. I've watched everything being set up for this. They showed like, I don't know, but that's not what we're talking about.
Let's talk about the ending a little bit. Like Wolverine fears that Magneto has declared war on the entire world because he does that.
First of all, we got to talk about how he got out.
Who lets him out?
The UN lady, the US UN lady.
Yeah, that's right. Horrified Cooper releases Cooper.
Yeah, so Cooper, I said that hanging out with Mr. Cooper is hanging out with Mrs. Cooper. Miss Cooper?
Dr. Cooper.
Hanging out with Dr. Cooper. I thought she was Mystique. And maybe she still is.
I would love it if she
her letting him go and having that moment where she was like, speak to me. And she was like, I'm sorry. I just feel like that is more of a Mystique thing. But she said that. But he said, I think, didn't she turn into a Sentinel?
Did she turn into a Sentinel? I can't remember.
I thought he said she was going to turn into a Sentinel. Did she turn into a Sentinel?
She did.
Morgan, somebody put it in the chat. Did she turn into a Sentinel?
Fifth Bantha said, I thought she was Mystique too, but didn't want to sound crazy.
Well, nigga, you sound crazy anyway, regardless. You don't got to just say it because you go sound crazy anyway.
We're all damaged commenting on fictional mutants.
I'm about to look it up. Because
I don't think that she was one of the ones.
I thought he said he was gonna turn. Maybe he said he was gonna turn her. Oh, the power is back on at the crib.
Yay! Oh, we got power. That's cool. She releases him, and then he creates a worldwide EMP that shuts down all the Prime Sentinels. So I don't think that she wouldn't let him set him. I think that all the Prime Sentinels were already doing their thing by the time she had set him free. So I don't think that she was one of the ones that turned. But I thought that was cool that he had to go up to the pole, to like the North Pole to to tap into his power.
Okay, so one of the episodes that was related to that. Actually, let me pull it up on my phone because that's what I was trying to pull up anyway. But then I saw our power's back on in the building.
Very exciting situation.
The fucking building is no longer exploded. Well, they fixed it. They fixed the explosion. I mean, it really did explode, but they fixed it. Luckily, our apartment is okay. Well, actually, I don't know because the light's like blue, so I don't know from the surge. I don't know really what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, we'll see.
But anyway, but the episode, there's an episode where in season 4 or season 5 of the 92 X-Men,
right?
Where there's this, what's the asteroid called? Where
Asteroid
M. Magneto starts the Asteroid M thing. He collects, uses his power to take that asteroid and like collect everybody, or no, not. Yeah, he moves the asteroid into orbit. He collects everybody who wants to go, all mutants who want to go. But it like
first refuge for mutants.
He exhausts his powers a lot because he, he's going in and out of. He's taking all these goddamn people, making shit. He's taking all mutants.
Yeah.
So, he goddamn personal transport. This nigga like Boeing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he started wearing down, goddamn. So this other character, Cortez has the mutant power to like rejuvenate your powers as a mutant, but also he has the power to take your powers away. And he starts helping Magneto, and Magneto becomes dependent on him, and like he lets his guard down in a way, you know what I mean? And in that, he betrays Magneto to become the leader and like jettisons him out of the asteroid M and sends him to Earth. But that was the dumbest shit he could have did, because that's where he gets his power, is from the magnetic poles of the Earth. So when he shot him back down to Earth, he ended up getting his powers increased and came back up and whooped that ass. So I say all that to say he got loose from his inhibitor. He was weak from the previous battle that he had, right? And boom, shakalaka.
Came back with a vengeance.
He went to the pole, though. He went straight to the poles, because, I mean, really, if you think about it, this is only 2 seasons, like how they have everything set up.
Right.
This is only 2 seasons from
that moment. Yeah, and it kind of was reminiscent of like when like Superman, when he's super weakened, he calls upon the power of the solar energy. Like this is like his
calls upon the power.
I call upon the power of the sun. Like he doesn't say it like that or anything. He's not like Storm. Oh, the winds of the African storms.
Yeah.
But
mighty winds heed my call. Give me the power of wisdom with wind. I was like, what the hell?
It would be cool if he said, I tame the power of magnetism. Like, that seems like something they say in 1964. If he talks
like that, dog, I don't know. If he talk like that, I'd have to be out, dog.
That seems like some Super Friends shit. Like, I was doing that in the 60s.
You know what? I could see, you know what? Now that you mentioned, I could see DC doing that tomorrow. Something came out tomorrow and they was doing that. I'll be like,
it's on brand.
DC, look at them just doing crazy stuff. There they go again. There go DC, always doing crazy stuff.
But no, I did like the end of this episode where we get Xavier saying that oh so popular line, "To me, my X-Men."
To me, my X-Men.
Now, how do you think this is gonna turn out? Because like all the X-Men have kind of been separated for a little bit, but
damn. So hold on. So there's the Fifth Horseman, which is where Apocalypse came back in season 5 for where Cortez brought him back to help him take on Jubilee's body, right?
Right.
And then he ended up taking Cortez's body over. So technically, Cortez right now in this moment, in this universe, is Apocalypse.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay.
Cortez in this moment is Apocalypse in this universe. So if we see him, which we should soon, that is how that is working out, which is why I believe that Apocalypse is a part of all of this. Now, what I'm trying to find right this very second is the episode I was talking about where Cortez turns on Magneto. But I'm just trying to find that just so I can let everybody know what episode it is. Oh, Sanctuary. Episode 3.
Sanctuary.
Episode 3, part 1 of 2. Season 4. And it's the part 2 is where we get to see Magneto in that crazy like space shit where he's got the like chainmail shit on his head, on his neck and shit. So yeah,
it's a cool fit.
Yeah, so y'all check out those Sanctuary part 1 and 2, and then what did I say? Something else on season 5. Whatever. Go watch X-Men, nigga.
Go watch X-Men. Nine Nerd says, "Let's go." What's up, Nine? Yeah, like it's.
I'm about to take a shot, Nine. Everybody, do a shot of something with me, man. Nigga, you can't do a shot. Actually, you gotta go get up.
I gotta
Just you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous.
Can everybody hear that? I'm like, yo, can everybody hear that? I don't know. But look, I do want to play something since we got a little intermission. I want to play this. Where is it at?
Othelius. I was looking for. Oh, so Othelius was in this chat, huh?
Yeah. He came through. He's, he
didn't want to join the breakdown.
Yeah, he
didn't want to go. He didn't want to join the fucking.
He know what time it is. The
beef breakdown.
We started the breakdown over in the Bantha Bunch last Thursday, and we got it in. And we gonna talk about the shit over here. We gonna talk about it because we really ain't got much to talk about this week. We got the X-Men we've been talking about, but I do want to play since we had a break in consistency. I want to play this interview right quick because Othelia sent it to us, and I don't think I've heard it. So we're gonna see how demonetized we can get.
RadioPlanet.tv. I can't believe it, yo. Pamela Anderson was just here? Hell yeah. Wow. I got a fucking funny story about Pamela Anderson.
By the way, you're listening for just the listeners. Jesus Christ, I'm terrible at this. For just the listeners, everybody that watches or that just listens on like podcasts, streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, and all that shit. This is an interview of the late great DMX on talking about 50 Cent, R. Kelly, Kato, Ja Rule. This is from July 2009, and this is only part 1 of this interview, and it is 9 minutes long. We will not be playing the entire thing.
You already know who that is. I got it. Yeah. Yo, me and my wife was on the red carpet at the MTV Music Awards, right? What? Right behind Pamela Anderson. And my wife went with me to Japan. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in Tokyo, and in Japan, they got the flattest fucking asses in the world. She got on a skirt. You know what I'm saying? Pamela Anderson, she got on a baggy skirt. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was like mad flat. So me and my wife, we make jokes. She was like, Japan #1. This bitch turned around like, yes. Like, what the fuck? She we said Pam #1. So she was co-signing like, yes. I'm like, you stupid bitch.
Stupid as fuck.
Shout out to all the flat asses out there.
Yeah, all the pancakes. The flatties.
He said all the pancakes.
I like so. I don't know if you heard earlier when we were talking about this. Athelius mentioned that a DMX would have been like great at comedy, and I said that he would have probably been like Marshawn Lynch in Bottoms. Like he would have probably been able to pull out a really great performance. Like that.
Yeah. No,
he was a decent actor. Like he was a decent actor.
He didn't have like a good comedy movie like
he
that.
Never did. I'm just saying, he never did one. But like, if he was to have come out today as a rapper and still had the persona that he had, he would have had more room to be more like less hard, less aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you had to
like
be
DMX would have been the DMX of comedy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he would have been pretty fucking good.
He would have been wild. He'd have been Dave Chappelle, but DMX.
Hold on. Were you? Hold on. Let's. Were you going?
So I just I just want to pause it for a second to.
We call bitches like that.
Hold
Pancakes and milk.
Hold on, we
You know
go.
what I'm saying? So I say, yo, you know what? Let me take the beat. You know what I'm saying? Back to the up. All right? I'm gonna bang my shit out, you know what I'm saying? So I say, yo, you know what? Let me take the beat, you know what I'm saying, back to the hotel and watch what I come home. So and his manager's like 50 years
crack,
old,
bro.
his uncle and his manager.
Crack.
Wow. I said, yo, ask him if I take the beat. This nigga is in a room in the studio.
Is this sped up?
The room I'm in.
No,
he's in a separate room.
He's in a room downstairs.
Come on, man.
To talk to you.
Come on, man.
With his manager. I ain't got a problem with that. But the way he talks to them.
Let me tell you something, man. DMX did a lot of crack, dog.
I was like,
Alex
I was just cracking up. I couldn't.
Alex is trying not to die or laughing right now. I'm just telling you.
After he said the phrase, we call bitches like that pancakes and milk. Like
pancakes and milk, nigga. Pancakes and milk is crazy. Because you know what's funny about that?
That is crazy.
Alex, here's the thing.
That's such a
You know what's funny about pancakes and milk? Don't nobody say that shit. What happened?
I don't know. That was weird. Open.
Man.
Damn. Okay. Sorry, I wouldn't read my finger.
Sorry, Alex. His hand was wet, so the computer wouldn't open with his fingertips for some reason. But I was about to say. What was I about to say?
Oh, we were talking about DMX.
No, he said pancakes and milk.
Oh, yeah, pancakes and milk.
You know what we call that? Pancakes and milk. You know what we call that? We call it pancakes and milk.
Okay,
Nigga, don't nobody call that shit pancakes and milk. That nigga said that shit and thought it was sweet.
You know what we call that?
Don't nobody call that shit pancakes and milk.
Yeah.
You know what we call that? We call it.
Yeah, we call that gravel on concrete.
Let me tell you something.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Look, I love DMX. Yeah. But if Pamela Anderson had tried to throw him some of that pancakes and milk, that nigga would have ate it up like it was IHOP in this bitch.
Pancakes and milk sounds fucking delicious, honestly. Little Frothy says, I believe Cat Williams said rappers are more funny than comedians. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard this quote from Dave Chappelle that I love. He said, "All comedians." No, like I don't think that she was on earlier.
She probably was. Like, she was on the live with Nine.
Yeah, we got a lot of new viewers. Shout out to all our new viewers. But one of my favorite quotes from David Chappelle, where he says that all comedians want to be musicians.
Over.
Dave Chappelle said all comedians want to be musicians, and all musicians think they're funny. Which I think is
all musicians.
I think that's just a funny joke.
Yeah, all musicians.
It's a really good joke.
All musicians think they're funny.
But there's a correlation between musicians and comedians for sure. I think
he's right. All musicians think they're funny. Now, then every once in a while you have like a Jamie Foxx or Daniel Craig or not Daniel. Yeah, Craig David. I always say Daniel Craig. But you get a Craig David or somebody like that who's really talented musically, but also them niggas is really just comedians.
Yeah.
You wanna actually you're not wearing the same shirt. But anyway, just to get these jokes off, you wanna know what's fucking funny as hell?
What's that?
This right here. You guys did a Does It Hold Up with Morbid Zoo.
That was super fun.
Yeah. That's the homie.
And
friend of the show.
Whoever is watching right now, there's
probably
watching right now. You guys gotta watch that shit. All 26 of you have to share it to everybody because it is fucking funny. It's a really good one.
Yeah, I listened to it on the way home.
It's better. I think the ones that you guys do are better when you're in person. Okay, so it's like when it's 3 people, it's so much better when there's like a bunch of people. But then when you guys are all together, like passing the blunts and everything, that shit is iconic. Like that, or maybe it's also like Morbid Zoo. Again, Morbid Zoo has 100,000 subscribers. She's smart as shit. And I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell like how the way that she was like kind of like in her inputs. I was like, it's good. And she's smoking weed with it too.
Yeah, she's super cool. Like outside of Present Company excluded, she's like one of my favorite people to just like talk about movies with. Like,
dude,
like
I was gonna whoop like your ass if on camera if you'd have said she was your favorite person to talk about movies with.
That's what I said. Present Company.
I don't know, you did.
I wish I had a timestamp, but like,
you know what? Go ahead. All of
this is
because I don't know anything that's funny about this. We won't get a copyright strike. This is the first time we won't get a copyright.
Hopefully, Morbid Zoo is like banned.
Yeah,
I wish she would repost this on her.
She was one of the one of the we were fans of her YouTube channel. We reached out to her about The Last of Us. She came on to talk about the penultimate episode of The Last of Us.
We just came out of we just started doing video at that point.
And that was like super, super fun. And then we found out like she was actually
I'm gonna have to go back and watch those because I did hear that part about like how you guys linked up with The Last. And that would have been like literally months before, weeks, even days before, weeks or days before we actually started linking up.
That was the time when I was really heavy into like getting people on, because we were trying to get the doesn't hold up idea. Like,
but I'm gonna be honest with you, and some of them may be watching right now or watch later on, but a lot of the YouTubers that we reach out to, they love us and we love them, obviously. And some of them, like even the ones that have come on the shows that we do, they just don't be consistent in life. Like, I'm talking about YouTubers, like YouTubers. Okay, y'all like
people are busy.
No, I was watching you guys. I was watching this one, and I was like, dude, you guys are like friends.
Yeah, roll something.
I'm
right
like,
there.
you
roll
guys are like,
I need to see. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, you want to see it? Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
Like, no. I'm gonna put it with just so it looks.
We're trying to get her on for a Does It Hold Up Twister episode,
bro. Let me get on that.
Like, we're really trying to make that happen.
I know, like 4 is hard, but here, I think because this is right about where you guys are laughing. I haven't listened to. I'm just picking a random timestamp, guys.
Yeah. If we implore this importance on this vehicle and this fossil fuel, like we do with like these organic, was horses, what does that actually do to the environment? Like, how does that affect the environment?
Look, I'm like, what?
Man-made object.
And Mad Max is just kind of the answer for that. It's just like a world of waste, just absolute waste, where society itself is sort of like built on waste.
Okay, so like this is actually a very good point that you guys were getting on too, because before this it was
first of all, by the way, y'all, we were talking about Mad Max, the first Mad Max, 1979, Mel Gibson's Mad Max. Just for the listeners,
1979. So like what it started it all, right?
Right. Yeah.
So before this, it was like, so if it's a Mad Max universe and oil is a depleted resource, why aren't you guys using horses?
Right.
And I remember you guys all like just cracking up laughing to that.
Yeah.
And that is, I was just like, yeah, like what? Hold on.
I didn't even think about that. Like, I was like, oh yeah.
When she said that shit,
so good.
I literally just remember a little bit of it, but like when you said that, I remembered it. Like, because we do so many of those shows. So like like pre-record so many of those shows, like I forget what even happened. And yeah, but when she said that shit, we almost couldn't continue. Because I was literally fucked up off of that.
Yeah,
I was like,
I was just like thinking way too hard about it. Like there was actually, I think there was like a pause in the show because I was like, oh shit. That's a really good point.
I don't know why the timestamps don't work when I do it. I put the timestamps in there.
Timestamps work like sometimes and sometimes they don't. Like I was looking at an old video where I know that the timestamps work like at Ma's house when I was in San Francisco this weekend and they didn't show up. I was like, well, I've seen them work before. I don't know.
Damn, man, I don't know what the fuck we be doing, man. We terrible at this. Y'all help us out, man.
I don't know technology.
Technology just be fucking us up, man.
I'm poor.
Hey, man, we from Alabama, man. Just poor country nigga from Alabama.
But it's always fun, like talking about movies with Morbid Zoo. We've talked about it before. We went to go see the 65 Adam Driver movie together. We should have made a video about that after we all saw that because we had a lot of fun talking shit about that movie after we saw it.
No, I was because again, Morbid Zoo is a channel and it disturbs me. It disturbs me just a bit because Morbid Zoo is a channel.
Shout out to Mario.
Shout out to Mariana.
Her name's Mariana. I keep calling her Morbid Zoo, but it's weird because I'm like, no, Morbid Zoo. Hey, bitch. Hey, that's what it sounds like to me.
Morbid Zoo.
Yeah, that's how it sounds like. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but like, no, I think it is actually a good name, especially because she features a skull with a snake, like in all of her videos. And
sorry, that's the 81.
You know, it's 104,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
and
she's literally employed by you. She's a YouTube partner.
And I'm saying
sorry.
Yeah, and I'm saying like
great videos. Yeah, like
go check out all her stuff.
Well, yeah, go check out all of her stuff because like
she even did a video sick coughing and shit.
Look at these timestamps. I listened to her Q&A. I listened to I've watched this video twice.
Well,
about the sound of freedom.
Twice.
Like these red marks, I fucking I watch her videos, dog. I watch her video.
Filmmaker said Morbid Zoo is next level.
The first video, the video that got me onto her shit was her Pirates of the Caribbean video. For whatever reason, that one got me.
I don't know why it's not like.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
of course.
It's been a crazy day, y'all. Most of y'all wasn't here. Literally, it was only one person here when we was talking about this earlier. Our apartment blew up. Well, power blew up. Yeah. The power box at our apartment blew up. We got transferred over here to a different spot. Shout out to Grim. We over here at Grim's spot. And he's letting us use his place to keep this party going, making sure the show goes on. It's been a crazy fucking
day. If you rewind back to
the you're at a different apartment right now?
Yeah, we're in a different apartment. If you rewind back to the beginning of the podcast, you'll see DJ Qualls pop his head in and say, "Hey, what's up?"
That's how our day is.
Why is it so similar to your? I also was like, oh, you decided to take nigger out of your man. You decided to take nigger out of it. I was like, okay, that's a smart decision.
It didn't help none. Goddamn, 3 people in here when we started. Actually, it was
I stole a lot of people from you guys tonight.
There's a very interesting conversation going on with the Kendrick.
Yeah, it was very interesting conversation going on with DJ Qualls.
Yeah, super funny guy.
We had all kind of conversations with him. Go check out his podcast
today.
Go check out his podcast.
Locked, stocked, and mostly loaded.
Yeah, locked, stocked, No, locked, cocked, and mostly loaded.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking look up DJ Qualls and goddamn podcast.
DJ Qualls podcast.
I mean, hopefully we can put that on NerdsatHighlights. That segment on NerdsatHighlights? Okay.
I mean, you can barely see his face. I mean, but
whatever.
He will be.
He was like,
"No,
are we live?"
He will be on the show.
He's like, "Yeah, we're live." And he just
I asked him, "Hey, you think he was mad that I asked old girl to be on the show before I asked him?"
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Because I don't want him to feel like, yo, damn, nigga, he ain't even asked me if I want to be on the podcast. I've been telling this nigga about my podcast for an hour and a half.
I felt weird because it's like, oh, you do podcasts? Yeah, I was so stressed when we got here because I was just trying to get things set up.
Yes, like
I was like,
fuck DJ Qualls, what the fuck, nigga? Nigga, I ain't got time to be talking to you about your motherfucking podcast, cuz.
Yeah, I was not expecting to ask DJ Qualls to move out of the way so I could get the podcast set up.
Yeah, do you mind getting the fuck up?
Could you?
No, it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't like that at all. He was.
Do you mind getting your ass the fuck up, nigga?
Yeah, he was super, super nice. I don't think he was offended by that. But,
No,
I was trying to not be super. Hey, I know who you are. Can I?
Oh no, we it's normal behavior. We hang out with people. I'd be trying to tell y'all, man, friend of the show. Okay,
friend of the show.
Shout out to all the friends of the show, man. It's really like that, but I don't be trying to call niggas out and get people to come on over here and just be like, bah, 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 bah. But
but yeah, like was there anything?
But like Othelia said,
Alex and Bill's
excellent adventure, baby. I don't know what the fuck just happened to 9.
he just dropped off.
That nigga died.
Fatality. Was there anything else that you want to say about this X-Men episode or Morbid Zoo episode?
Oh,
does it hold up?
No, I didn't want to say no. Hold on, let me change the Morbid Zoo thing because I just changed it because we was literally just on Morbid Zoo. So I was like,
I guess we got.
God damn, this is a Morbid Zoo segment. So let me just go ahead and put that on there because, she's also a friend of the show. Really appreciate her coming on there. I really appreciate Don talking about that, man, because I really enjoyed that time. I don't remember anything that we talked about. I remember that we talked about how fucking crazy that goddamn movie is. And like Mad Max is one of the most incredibly fucking crazy fucking movies that I've ever watched in my life.
And most people just remember like Road Warrior as being like the first Mad Max movie because that's when really the aesthetic of the post-apocalyptic desert world really kicks in.
The post-apocalyptic desert world.
Check out our Does It Hold Up episode where we talk about the first one and see what the vote is. Does it hold up? Does it not?
You put out a new Dune versus Empire Strikes Back video.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You guys
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I really haven't even watched that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a long video. I
have not even watched that shit. Now, I have kind of watched it because I chop up the shorts. I chop up the shorts, y'all. So if you watch the shorts that we put out, if you didn't even know we have shorts, go ahead and check out the shorts, man. I'll just be posting little shit. I'll be posting old shit too, you know what I'm saying? So you can go back. You ain't really got to go back all the way and listen to our shit, you know what I'm saying? You can just really check some of these shorts out. Then decide whether or not you want to go check it out on your own time. You know what I'm talking about?
Teaser. Yeah.
Little teasers. What I was saying, I ain't watched that shit, man. But like, but that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate everybody who be coming on the shows, and I appreciate everybody who watches because, man, it really keeps me going because I'm only doing it because I know people are watching, right? I know y'all are watching. I know we got an obligation to give y'all that entertainment.
Yeah,
but I have more fun when it's the homies.
Nah, fuck
so
them,
much
bro.
fun when
fuck everybody watching.
I had so much fun when it's the homies.
Especially
so
Othelia. She's the biggest hater.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Othelia's is such a hater. Fucking SD was on his head. Like, that's what.
Bro, did you see what he put on the Discord?
The R. Kelly shit?
Nah, the
Oh, which one?
The OV ho. The OV ho.
Oh, yeah. I see
Funny
it here.
as hell. I was like, oh my god. It's like
He killing it. He be killing it. I need to get in the Discord more often because Othelius, I feel like it's just me and Othelius sometimes. I gotta get back up in there.
No, you just gotta follow Othelius on Twitter too.
I follow Othelius on Twitter. I follow Othelius on Twitter.
OVO.
Yeah, because like all of the shit that like Othelius just gets mixed into or just like whatever.
Look,
like,
that's what we're
just
talking
funny
about
as
right
hell.
now.
Like it's all funny.
Hold on, go ahead.
Before we get into this, I just want to say real quick, just like to what you were speaking on earlier, something I've been thinking about a lot is that people only have people have their routines and things that they listen to that they enjoy, that they're in and there's so much content out there to consume. There's only so much amount of time in the day to consume content. So the fact that people want to squeeze in the drunk Banthas or Nerds at Night or 9 Nerd Yards into their little time of the day, like to invade their routine and just be a part of their lives. Like we really, really appreciate that. Like I really appreciate you guys like altering your routine to make us a part of your lives. Like I really appreciate that.
I appreciate you too.
I don't. First of all, I'm like, yo, first of all, nigga. First of all,
let me see you say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, first of all, nigga, let me just tell you like this, nigga. Let me tell you something. Y'all, it's too many niggas in here that ain't subscribed. You know what I'm talking about? It's too many niggas in here that ain't subscribed. So go ahead, show us some love, man. You up in here, you laughing.
Yeah,
you up in here.
93% of people who watch the channel are not subscribed. So
this is the true winner of the big three Civil War. J. Cole.
Oh man, the smartest young man, old man in the world.
Yeah, I
feel
in the hip hop thing about that the other day.
Not hand me that goddamn.
Dude, you guys can see yourselves in this goddamn. This is crazy. It's so reflective.
No, you didn't. You went up, you got up, and you didn't hand me the. You didn't. You took the shot. I mean, you took the liquor over there, and you didn't bring me back the White Claw.
That's my bad. Sorry. I should have brought it back.
Thank you, bro. I'm serious. It's all good. Plus, it looks like you needed an ear break. Alex has sweat coming all out of his ears in his headphones and shit.
I can smell it from here.
Well, he said I sweat like my grandmama. He ain't lying. You know how I know?
Cole is happy folding clothes and everything. I had
drinking almond milk somewhere in Fayetteville. Let me tell you something. Shout out to the Ville. Shout out to the Ville, by the way. Hey, Alex, nigga, you laughing, but we got family in the Ville. Shout out to Black Watch. Y'all check out Black Watch, BLAQUE Watch. That is our cousin. That is the homie. That's your neighborhood hero. I'm just trying to tell you, put it in your life. Neighborhood hero, Spider-Man. Look.
You're gonna have to put that in like the you're gonna have to put that in like
you know what? I can
the description because like what the fuck? He's a
Black Watch, BLAQUE WATCH.
That's not how we spell it usually. Sorry.
So, well, there was this group back in the day named Black, and it was just BLAQUE. So, in the 90s, we did do that. In early 2000s, we used to do that. Like that's how you know you was an old nigga.
It's the old English Black. Yeah.
But he was also the dude. Remember, I told you about the Setup, the movie that I was telling you about that my cousin was in. It's on Tubi. Over 50 million views on Tubi at this moment. You know what I'm saying? It's the Setup. Look. This nigga calling the ops right now. This nigga calling to somebody on the ops right now. He making moves right now. Sliding on ops. This is what it looked like.
I will say, like, to Othelius, Othelius's comment, Cole has always been my favorite of the three, but before this whole beef popped off. And I feel like, you know, as soon as he like tried to like he made his response, and then maybe he had a conversation with Kendrick on the phone or something like that. He's like, "Oh, this nigga just fundamentally doesn't like him as a person."
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just step back.
On God,
I think step back.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right. Cause like on God, I'm yelling because I'm about to be walking off. But on God, Cole heard something. Cole knew something.
And
he said, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah, it's like the Simpsons, the Homer Simpson meme where he moves into the bushes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody was like sort of like clowning him, like when he had the apologies, like, "Oh man, you gonna apologize?"
Oh, you don't even have to feel like.
Nigga,
that's
like,
what I was
no
saying. That's what I literally said. I was like, "Motherfucker, you were my number one to do this, and then you're bowing out. No, get back in the ring, you bitch." I was like, you know, like at the Kentucky Derby, like this fucking horse is not
right,
and pissed off. You know what I mean?
You looking at your
but
pocket.
At the end of the day, I was like, okay, no. You know,
you looking at your pocket, but
that actually makes sense.
Yeah, you was looking at your pocket, but J. Cole was looking at his neck, nigga. He listened to Wu-Tang. You got to protect your motherfucking
my knees
neck.
are still good. I can still dunk.
You better than me because I can't dunk no more. It's not my knees, it's my ankles.
The weirdest part about this is that it kind of started is like, as far as I guess like the weird timeline of all this beef, it started after like, you know, a collab with J. Cole and Drake. And you know, I'm not again, I'm not a big fan of Drake, love J. Cole, but I've been waiting for a song like that with J. Cole and Kendrick forever, and it just never ever happened. And I just
with which song?
Like the what's it called? First person shooter.
Oh, right. I
like
wish they would have. Yeah. We will never get a song with all three of them together now.
Well, I mean, fuck all three of them. I just wanted the two of them. We've never had a song with J. Cole.
Oh no, with J. Cole and Kendrick, that can still happen.
Kendrick said tried to call me for the feature
again.
He said it. I'm just saying. He said it in his drink. He said, "You tried to call me for the feature." Like, nigga, you know we got shit to work out before we could even talk about me doing no feature for you.
But that's the thing. Green Ranger? Weird that like we've
Hold
seen.
On, man.
We've seen.
Y'all interrupted. Goddamn.
Greatness
right now.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yo, my bitch dying on me. That nigga's plotting on me. What make a nigga think that he could just try to own me? All blacked out, all that stuff. Respect the jokes, no doubt, but fuck that. Make a nigga like me relapse. See lower craps, nigga. Back to the brim of your hat. That galley shit. Yeah, they make you move out to the valley shit. Checks and balances, stock analysis, and get your money crypted. Yeah. I like your style, boss shit. I like the way you flipped it. I can't sleep until I find out who styled on me. A bitch acting different, used to her going down on me. I turn a cheek, they might see me this week. Turn prey up in the streets, a funny vibe a nigga had all week. I catch a sleep, guaranteed to make your flesh sleep. They try to set me up. Who? They try to set me up to wet me up. They try to set me up to wet me up. They try to set me up to wet me up. They try to set me up to wet me up. They try to set me up, wet me up. Yo.
We won't get a copyright flag for this.
1 foot out the street.
Well, this is our cousin, so goddamn.
Rocking next season, whatever animal that's not breathing. Praise the Lord, grandson of a deacon. Yeah, it's off with the head of a peasant committing treason. It's king shit, straight to street shit. You ever been caught slipping? Robbing your investment? Yeah, there's no question, gonna be wrong in action. This is pressure, make the pipe burst.
Hood movie.
What's funny is we got an interview in the bag right now.
Yeah, there's like
I got an interview with Prim right now.
That's hilarious.
He just
because
moved back
also
to Baltimore.
like Prim Hood Cinema. Also, she calling me right now, but Prim Hood Cinema sounds like in the realm of Morbid Zoo. Like Morbid Zoo sounds hood. But it's not the same at all.
No,
like
not
you're
at
like
all.
Morbid Zoo and then Prim Hood. Like that's.
I would
not
love to
the
have
same
them
thing.
all on the same.
Actually, yeah, I'd love to
and
have them on the same podcast.
that would be
shit
hilarious.
Would be me.
I
And then
said-
if Nina Karuthi comes on with them,
that'd be an interesting.
Nina
group.
Karuthi with them is fucking wild.
I do say
I'm gonna play a
great,
little
though.
bit more of this.
Let's,
before you play that,
Actually, I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Odelius, we actually have something coming up on Tubi too. It's called Rebel Moon Part 3. It's produced by us.
Oh man, we
So I
came
don't
up
know
with
why
a
you're
way better-
booing.
We did come up with a way better.
Why are you booing?
We
right
did
now?
come up with a way better part 3 than they are going to give us.
It's funny. I was listening to in the Fall Guy. I was listening. Excuse me. I was listening to a review of the Fall Guy. In the Fall Guy, they have a fake movie that's basically it's kind of half Mad Max, half Dune. The movie that they're making. And the people who were talking about the movie are like, no one would make a movie this stupid. But they were talking about how that kind of took them out of the movie. But one, it's a comedy. It's like a hyper realistic comedy. Like the movie is supposed to not be great. But also we have Rebel Moon. Like Rebel Moon exists. That's a really terrible, really weird smash together of a whole bunch of different genre films to try to make a blockbuster. So yeah, I just felt like that was a thing that
Rebel
nobody
Moon
cares about because everybody's
dick.
on their phone.
Rebel Moon can suck my dick, man. I was so mad about Rebel Moon too. Damn, did a whole fucking podcast on it, Alex. You wasn't there. This nigga ain't never even been on the Banthas Bunch show that come on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. But he's got to come on because he told us he was going to come on 2 weeks ago. But he said it on this. He said it on this show. Coming on the Banthas Bunch show on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time to talk about the top 10 sitcom theme songs of the 90s. Sitcom theme songs of the 90s. Top 10.
What day you want to do that? Like next? I can't do it this Thursday.
We'll do it next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
We'll do it next Thursday because you got to have moments like where, what we did is already we've narrowed it down to about 10.
Yeah.
To about 10, 15.
10, 15.
So now what we got to do is get all of our nerd minds combined. And we got to talk about and we got to talk about these and put them in the actual order that they go in.
Now, what are you
same
guys
way we did with the movies that you did, your yearly movie count.
What are you guys going to be talking about on Thursday? Because I just realized, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. Well, I might be able to jump on.
What am I going to be talking about Thursday? Man, the goddamn nigga, the fuck. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, I only asked because
I have no idea.
I only asked because it is May 9th.
Oh, so you gotta come on.
May thy 9th, chip and shatter.
You gotta come on. We just got a notification today that I don't know if you saw it. May thy 9th, chip and shatter did not make the calendars. I'm sorry, y'all are finding out. Y'all are finding out with him. It's okay, man.
Oh man. I'm really disappointed.
But it didn't make it. May thy 9th, chip and shatter did not make the cut this register. But also, I looked at the criteria, and it might have been that you didn't stand up for it enough. Like you didn't stand on business enough.
Yeah, maybe I need to
you
make
gotta
it more.
So I got an idea.
Yeah,
I got an idea. We redo it, and we put the AI to the test.
Okay,
and we get the AI to write us a heartfelt discussion on how important May thy 9th, chip and shatter should be in a fucking holiday. Maybe we don't get off for it. I'm not asking to get paid for that day.
No,
it just should be recognized because of its cultural impact.
Yes,
that's what I feel like you missed in your.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't
miss the cultural, but you probably should have read the criteria.
It up a little bit.
Should have probably read the criteria.
No, I read the criteria, but I
probably read a little bit.
I
probably read it twice.
I read the criteria, but I maybe I should have judged it up a little bit more. But I did this while I was on my lunch break. I was like, maybe this could work.
Hold on. Othelius, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but Othelius said the Jamie Foxx show theme song is up there for me, and damn, I had forgot about that one. And so this is why we need y'all to be on the Bantha Bunch on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, because we forget shit. We not perfect. And so niggas asked me why wasn't Living Single on there at first. Now Living Single's back on there. Don't worry.
It's definitely my top 5.
But Living Single actually makes sense as a theme song, though. Also,
we are living,
Bill, you have to realize your criteria of what a sitcom is.
Oh yeah, no, we already did that. See, we did that on the show.
Goddamn twisted.
No,
it doesn't make sense anymore.
No. Me and Alex had this conversation. That's why he's got to come over and smooth everything out, because yes, there were certain things that fell under a loose criteria, but
now, give me your definition of a goddamn situational comedy. It's a sitcom. A sitcom.
You're so serious about comedy.
You got to go back and watch. You got to go back and watch the Drunk Banthas episode, Playboy Murders. We was talking about the Playboy Murders. We was talking about Family Matters.
I remember that night. I could not get to sleep because you guys were yelling.
They was mad. They was mad, dog. They was really mad.
I remember that night.
They was mad.
And flew to LA. To fight Bill. I was going to fight
They was so mad.
I almost bought my ticket.
Nigga, they was so mad. I was like, hold on, y'all ain't even got no list. These niggas was big 30
hours. No, and I feel like fucking Frothy agreed with me too, though. And
she
did,
did,
but didn't want to admit it.
She agreed.
No, she agreed with you.
No. Because that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Alex agreed with you as well when I initially talked to him about it like a few days later. He initially agreed with you as well, but then when I posed a question like is Matlock a situational comedy? And then he was like, damn.
No, it's not.
No, he said yes, it was, because see, you didn't really watch Matlock like that, because Matlock is a comedy. It's a comedy that has situations of drama, just like
because Matlock is more like Monk than like
exactly.
Matlock is more like Monk. Law and Order, not a situational comedy. Matlock is a comedy. Matlock is a comedy.
Or what is that? A Columbo.
Columbo.
Okay, hold on.
It's not a situational comedy.
Really quick.
Real
quick. What have you guys talked about tonight?
We talked about Tales of the Empire, and
we talked about Tales of the Empire. We talked about
I haven't watched
X-Men. We talked about X-Men. What else did we talk about? We talked about a lot of shit. We talked about DMX.
Talked about the Fall Guy.
Talked about the Fall Guy. We talked about Boy Kills World. We talked about
is the Fall Guy good? Boy Kills World, is that good? You guys talked about all of this in the last.
We also hold on. I wasn't even done, man. I wasn't even done. We talked about a lot of shit, nigga. We up in here doing pod. We pod.
We talked about Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole at some point. Like we talked about a lot of things.
And we called you, nigga. Shit.
That's true. Yeah, like what the fuck?
And I actually want to say, I said before that Kendrick and J. Cole never did a song before, but Kendrick, J. Cole, and Big Crit did a song with DJ Khaled called "They Ready" back in 2011.
Yeah, and they did a song. J. Cole wasn't on
not
the
very good.
J. Cole wasn't on the ASAP shit with Drake.
It's not very good.
No, he's not on A Train.
Yeah, okay.
Or One Train.
You said that's not very good.
No, They Ready. No, it's not very good. It's like fine. It's whatever. It's not. It's not up to their potential.
All right,
whatever. Nigga said Matlock. Look, bro, I can't help but include all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's of all time. Well, not all time, but in the 90s. So we gotta include.
He said They Ready is not very good either. So whatever.
Oh, no, you don't agree? You like that song?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying that I'm just going to repeat that Alex said They Ready is not very good with Big Crit.
Tell me.
Alex is a rapper though, so
tell
Alex
me,
don't just be saying shit. He be acting like, oh, I don't like that. Alex
tell me
really
They Ready has
rapping.
the best. Tell me They Ready has the best
Yeah,
verse. Tell me
his
They Ready has the best
label
verse from any of
keeps
those
on
people.
fucking copywriting me too. So,
well, that is true, but that is me. I am the business.
tell me any of the verses from They Ready are better than like fucking Problems. Tell me that.
Oh, I think every single one of them are better than fucking Problems.
Yeah, you listen to They Ready more than fucking Problems?
True.
Not when I have a woman over.
Yeah, right. True.
They Ready. I mean, I'll listen to Mount Olympus before I listen to They Ready. Like as far like I'll listen to.
Hold on,
like,
man.
I don't know. We can go into a whole nother.
No, because I'm about to play this shit, man. Because now y'all got me. Fucking,
okay, we on the Drake this.
Yeah, no, y'all got me fucking hype all of a sudden.
This shit's so old. It should be in the public domain by now.
They Ready?
Yeah, They Ready.
I wasn't talking about They Ready. No, I'm not gonna play that.
But there's also like the
Mustard on the beat, ho beat.
Let me tell you something right there. Boom. Okay, he won.
Mustard on the beat. Oh.
I was like, oh, he won. Y'all ain't have to tell me nothing else.
Mustard on that beat.
Like, hold on, look, that's it. That was the end of this segment. Because nigga, what? I was done. First of all, Mustard is one of my favorite goddamn producers.
Trying to strike a chord and hit a minor.
I'm trying to tell you, man. And also, I'm gonna clear up some shit. Later. I'm gonna clear up some shit later because people be perpetuating shit. I ain't talking about nobody specifically, but it's a group of people out there who be perpetuating shit. I'm gonna get it out there though. But we gonna do it.
Mustard on the beat, ho, Depot, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro.
Hey, Lil Frothy, don't this sound like Ron? Don't this sound like Ron?
Speaking hate me, fuck them all in they mama. How many options really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Don't that sound like Ron?
God damn, certified boogie man. I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull up, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
Like this.
You better not hear her go to sell.
When you do this, when you play this one,
just make sure you
do like this. While you wearing one button, you wearing a button down. You wearing a button down.
Playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case why I see around. Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop. That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like
that's
a
what you gotta do.
Tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's
hey, he said so. Minor. Y'all probably don't understand. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of the inside joke right now. Kendrick said he wasn't gonna flag no more. He wasn't gonna flag nobody playing his shit. Yeah. No copyright disputes.
Oh, okay, well, we'll see. Testing that right
now. Okay, actually, I just got flagged.
Where?
But it was from 7 Minute Drill by J. Cole.
Oh, I didn't play that.
Also, no, it's on mine. BBL Drizzy, and then BBL Drizzy.
Okay.
So
like,
Kendrick is still good. I played all of Kendrick's song on my stream, and I'm not flagged for and like it
I don't even know how
7 Minute Drill and
BB not give him no problems because this nigga played these songs for 45 fucking minutes nonstop.
Yeah, like
and I'm like, nigga, how the fuck you get away with that shit, and then we get literally taken down.
I'm gonna see if it's because I really don't care if I like I just want to be able to have people see it.
Right. That's what I'm saying, because that's what happened the other day. We were playing. What did we play?
I got mad views off of this too. So
we played
one of the Kendrick songs. I think you're saying that.
No, I'm talking about weeks ago. We played something on weeks ago, and
maybe it was
they took us down on took the entire video down.
Yeah,
and I was very pissed off, and it was just because of fucking song that wasn't even like that big of a deal. I was very upset. So this week that will not be happening. You know why?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
So look, it's only monetization shit either.
Right.
And like, I don't know why this motherfucker is actually like, I'm just gonna cut it out.
No, that John Stockton bar was crazy.
Yeah. That is a really, that's awesome.
You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
Yeah, I thought that was a very weird
gonna be your last
decision
stop,
to
nigga.
do,
Like, when is the Oakland show? Because, dude, I want to track that. Is it gonna be his last stop? Is he even gonna go to Oakland? Will that be canceled? Will there be less ticket sales? Like, I'm very interested in what's gonna happen. What were you about to say though?
No, like, well, to your point, I'm just like
I'm gonna
very
start doing
excited.
star. We talk about hip hop. I'm gonna talk about hip hop. I'm gonna start doing star impressions. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how people are going to react to it. I was listening to a podcast with Bomani Jones and Birmingham, Alabama zone, Roy Wood Jr. talking about the
one
beef.
nigga who talks like this, and another nigga who talks like this.
And they were positing that, you know, because rap beef is in like in a different era right now, where like, and Drake is who he is. Like, do you feel like they basically saying like this isn't really going to affect his like his fan base, because
this isn't gonna lose anybody money,
because the people who listen to Drake don't care about lyricism, they don't care about like rap beef,
right.
They care about dancing and booty shaking. So they're not
the fact of the
really
matter
care
is
about
this is why this is not like that. This has nothing to do with that, because if it really did, then that means Drake would be losing one. First of all, most people feel like Drake most people losing. Most people on this coast feel like he's losing, but
people everywhere.
No. I feel you. But my point is that he. Damn, I forgot my point. What was I saying?
About like, because I was saying that like Roy Wood Jr. was saying that his fan base is not going to feel like
neither one of them are going to lose any fan bases. Like, everybody who loves Drake, like you were saying, everybody who loves Kendrick. But this is the thing. In beef, this shit is different, and they playing chess. This is different kind of beef. These niggas making chess moves. And Drake is known for making chess moves. He's one step behind in this case. Even though let's just say he did set the plant, you know, the phony stories out there,
right?
He still ain't putting shit out that's harder than this. And then this Mustard beat came out, nigga. People gonna be playing this in LA all summer.
In the club this weekend,
all summer, nigga. It's hot outside. Okay, it's already hot outside.
Yeah,
niggas is gonna be out playing this all summer.
Oh man,
so. You gonna hear niggas saying they not like us. They not like us. You gonna have motherfucking AAU basketball tournaments going on. Little young niggas getting hype ready for the month. They not like us. They not like us.
Then you gonna have like in Cinco de Mayo.
They not like
San Francisco this week. I was asleep the whole time during Cinco de Mayo.
Well,
because I was sick. But
yeah,
with this shit going on in the Bay,
shit, nigga, in LA, nigga. He started rapping like Sugar Free in this bitch. This shit is crazy.
So go be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the hour? Bird niggas and bird bitches.
Dude,
this is LA.
No, like, listen.
I want y'all to understand that this is LA.
You guys,
I understand that people in the Bay really feel it. This is LA. He is rapping.
If you guys play, we can actually play every single Kendrick song.
I know. No, he said. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you posted it in the chat.
That is the like. No, I just proved it. Oh, the only songs that just got like copyrighted for me were literally
everyone is not Kendrick.
BBL Drizzy and 7 Minute Drill. But all of the Kendrick, like I played all of the Kendrick songs through just to see, didn't get a copyright for them. He released all of it. He said, "You guys can fucking."
Othelia said, "BBL Drizzy finna hear that in his nightmares."
Dude, I'm saying, I like it. It's kind of fucking crazy.
Y'all want to finish the conversation on this song before we wrap it up? I feel
we wrapped up X-Men.
Yeah, we wrapped up on X-Men a while ago.
Did we really though? Did we just start talking about something?
Yeah,
else?
we talked about Xavier for a little bit, and that
he came back.
I didn't
to me by X-Men.
I didn't watch.
Nine, have you watched any X-Men?
Yeah, I have. I'm literally just one episode behind. I just haven't.
I was just curious if you watched any, because I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't had.
Okay, can you guys on stream, and if you guys are all watching right now, let us know. Let me know if this is a good idea. If I should still do a. Sorry. I got business to attend to. If I should still do a video about this rap Civil War beef.
Hell yeah, nigga, I already told you need to do that shit.
No, but like I kind of just like got all of my like I didn't get all of my thoughts down, but we did the thing over on 900 yards.
Now that I know a little bit how you work, now that I know a little bit of how you work, I would suggest going in. Like, don't have that attitude about should I or shouldn't I. Go in all the way, make the video, then look at it and say, damn, I gotta put this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Love Frothy says, yeah, do it. Althea says, I'd peep. Yeah, I would say go ahead and start working on it because it's still developing, and I feel like it's going to be maybe like another month.
We got two more. We got two more tracks
to like whatever the end of your.
Yeah, but like, could I do it in the realm of like what I can, like what I want to do it in?
Nope. No,
and you know.
Yes. Of course you can. Now, what the problem is, it's probably going to be a 30-minute video. It's probably going to be a 30-minute video.
Yeah, so that's the problem there.
Right?
That's why I said that. Yeah, that's the issue.
I say start working on it now. I say start working on it now because the ending, but it's still developing. So I think the end of your video is not going to happen until another month.
This is a
I want it to be nerd shit.
No,
but you know the nerd shit. Like you already told me the nerd. Like I already told you the nerd output that I want. Right. I want it to be in the style of Fallout.
All right, check this out. Let me tell you something.
And I already have 7 pages written, and I'm about to scrap this whole video because I was like, okay,
look, check this out, man. I start talking like this, like, come on, man. Start talking like
like Seven Davis Jr.
Yeah, like, hey, buddy, hey, daddy. Do it. Don't worry about none of that other shit. Because what you're doing is like you're documenting history. And at this moment, there's a lot of people trying to catch the wave. Everybody jumping on trying to catch the wave. But you should do a whole breakdown. And like Alex said, we in the midst of it. It's not over. Nothing's over yet. Like we in the midst of it. So keep building on it as shit keeps happening. And then you'll find that moment where it's like, that's the button. Right there. That's where I can put the pin in this because it will end at some point. But culturally, this will last forever. This is fuck the click you claim type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this is no value.
Some hit 'em up shit, right?
This is shit that will last, like they'll stand the test of time.
Yeah.
So it's like saying that nobody should do a Biggie documentary because it's already been done. Like niggas has done 60 Biggie documentaries.
Actually, you know what? Fuck all of this. Tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Why shouldn't you do it?
Because all of the day ones are telling me I should do it, but I feel like I need someone to tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Why you shouldn't do it? The only shouldn't do it is all lazy reasons. Like it takes too long. It's goddamn reason. It's difficult.
Yeah,
but you already doing it.
It's a bad idea.
Nigga, you already
it's
doing
dumb.
It's not a bad idea because it's
let me
documenting.
Let me tell you the reason you shouldn't do it.
I'm not a day one.
Let me tell you the reason you should. Let me tell you the reason you shouldn't do it.
Well, fuck, Bill.
I'm not a day one. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Let me tell you the reason you shouldn't do
I
it.
just came last year, so
well, how the fuck is Lil Frothy a day one?
Let me tell you the reason you shouldn't do it, Nine. Let me tell you the reason.
She's been on YouTube for 38 years.
Let me tell you the reason you shouldn't do it, Nine. You shouldn't do it because you don't want to.
Trust no one.
If you don't want to, don't do it.
That's the only reason that you shouldn't do it.
But that's like rounding out like now at like 60% of my projects.
See, that's because he already finished a bunch of it. I'm trying to tell you, this nigga already did the video. Just do it. Like, he already done did it. He just got to add the vocals down and put a couple more B-roll.
I would rather, like, I just need someone else to do the vocals. And yeah, like do the vocals and everything.
Althea said y'all pulling day one cards like Obama pulling his birth certificate. We're not calling any. We're not bringing up any receipts.
Shout out to Film Age, by the way. Shout out to Film Age as well, man. We ain't say.
I mean, my only day one is my mama. To be honest,
that's right. Like, I don't love nobody but my bed and my mom.
My mom was at a quiet place day zero.
We should go ahead and I
want to do it from here.
This is the last.
Hold on, I want to do it from here.
Shape the stories how you want. Hey.
Oh, you.
Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further. I promise.
Where can people find you?
Hey.
On the interwebs.
Are you still gonna just do that?
Yeah, nigga, this is the outro.
Okay.
He's gonna use the outro music. I guess we're not gonna get copywritten for it. Yeah. Where can people find you on? Where can people find you on the interwebs, Nine?
Don't do that. Don't find me at all. But if you want to, don't. Fuck you. Bye.
Too cool for school. Guys, thank you so much for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Because every time I ask you, you're like, oh, you can find us right here. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're supposed to ask me. It's the bit. I can't say that.
I thought you were getting mad at me. I was like, I guess I should stop asking him.
Like last 20 streams. It just cuts back to you guys.
Let me tell you something. It's the last 166 streams. This is the Drunk Banthas 166th episode right here.
This Kendrick Lamar music has been getting to you.
It's like, I should stop asking him because he just keeps saying, like, what the fuck you asking me, nigga? Just go to the outro.
That's the bit. That's the bit. I can't say that.
It's a bit.
I can't say that. I can't say that unless you ask me.
Where can the people find you?
I'll tell you where you can find me. You can find me on the Drunk Banthas channel and Nerds at Night. And also, you can find me on @DrunkBanthas on Instagram, and you can find me on @drunk_Banthas on Twitter. And also, you can find me. This is a little long, right? You can also find me every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, because I'm in LA, baby. Kendrick all day. You know what I'm saying? The Bantha Bunch show.
You can find me at 9 Nerd Yards.
You already had your chance.
I take it back.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.
You had Kendrick Lamar music. Fucking ever.
This is
just new. It's just
gonna go down as a classic. This is gonna go down as a classic episode of the pod. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. But do not forget to like and subscribe so you can get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Letterboxd, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little rat beefs. And may the first be with you.
I'll be taking care of your healthcare in 12 hours.
Same.